We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Julie on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love doctor going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind. Two mics. Watch this. And a mind. Yeah.
Oh, welcome to Lights in the Mind. I'm Tuli, I'm your host, and I'm joined with my other co-hosts. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. How are you guys?
I am doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. What more can I say?
And the lies continue. I'm on a call, but as soon as I get it off, I'll be kicking in.
Oh, man. Wonderful. It's all right. That's all right. Everybody week been going good?
It's been going.
That's right.
Anybody got any interesting stories that they want to share?
Something special happened? No. Nah.
Right.
I've just been I felt exhausted this week, like more than usual.
You know why everybody been feeling that way. You are not the only one. I understand what you mean on that one. You had a very, very busy weekend. That's what it was.
That's probably what it was. I was exhausted.
As you get older, it's a little bit. It takes a minute to readjust, I suppose.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is very true.
So it's bring back like you were when you were younger.
Yeah.
Well, the
mentally,
reason why I'm
you
probably
realize
fatigued is because I've been exercising this week.
Oh, good for you. I'm happy.
Yeah, I've been exercising this week. Today was my off day. So it's like, that day in between is when your body feels a little sore. But that's what I've been doing. For all y'all don't know, it's real good. It's real good to do breathing exercise as far as building up your lungs, your wind. Actually, that what builds your endurance. What you want to do is sometimes hold your breath for 30 seconds, let it out. See if you can hold for 45 seconds. Let it out. Also, is real good is ways to escalate your heart rate. A lot of people, they think that the way that you escalate your heart rate is sitting there and working out for an hour and a half, or 2 hours. But really, you don't have to do that. Escalating your heart rate could be something just as simple as holding your breath while you're doing jumping jacks. Or if you got some jump rope, hold your breath while you're doing some jump rope. You'll see how quick your heart rate starts to escalate even faster. And that's what you want to kind of do. Build that lung, build that capacity. See, I'm a certified life coach, so I got to be skilled in all facets of life to help people navigate through the vicissitudes of life. And working out is just one way. That's what I do.
You do so good, and then you ruin it at the end. It's just, wow. It's like that extra. But no, you're right. And it also helps with stress and depression.
She said it helps with stress and depression. There you go.
Yeah, it does help with stress and depression. So yeah, it's good to do that breathing, meditation, and what you believe, and that helps a lot. Keep you sane in this crazy world.
Crazy world.
We all go through depressions. We all go through anxieties. And did you know? Fun fact, women get depression twice as men do. It's just that we don't speak.
Did you know that a woman wrote that study?
No, actually, it was a man. It was actually a male doctor who did that study. But it's because of the hormones. We do have our hormones fluctuate. So we do go through struggles into moods, up and downs. So it's helpful to take care of us. What helps for me is swimming. So I haven't done it in a while. So that's what it is.
Mm, interesting. Well, that's some really cool stuff right there. But yeah, people do have
What helps you,
issues.
Julie?
Huh?
What helps you with stress when you feel sad or down? What helps you? What helps you? What do you do to help that?
You asking me? I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. What'd you say? I
What
heard you.
helps you when you feel down, when you feel anxieties, when you feel like you need to like decompress? What do you do?
What do I do to decompress? I used to like baking to decompress. Um,
Mm.
that used to do it for me. Now I take a break and I take a day, a me day. Sometimes I try to do that. If it's a
That's nice.
massage or just
Oh yes,
moment alone, just a moment for myself. That's what I do.
that's that's beautiful. What about you? What about you, love doctor? What do you do?
Oh, I just learned how to roll with the punches. That's really all you can do. You just gotta roll with the punches. Just kind of gotta let life take its. Just let the process work. Uh, sometimes I refer to comedy. Sometimes it's good to get a good laugh and stuff like that. They say sometimes comedy is the best medicine, depending on the level of stress. Sometimes that's a remedy in itself. Earlier today was a good trying day for me in terms of that. Sometimes when you're dealing with people, you want to do the best you can to be polite, be courteous. But sometimes people they just people out here they lost.
Tell me about it. Yes, I agree.
Some of them out there lost, man. I mean, have you ever met somebody that was so broke they can't afford to get a free rental car?
What?
Yeah, that's a lot of the population in the world. Actually, like they can afford a rental car.
No, a free rental car. They so broke they can't even afford a free rental car.
Are you saying they
Elab-
can't gas to go get it, or pay somebody, or get an Uber or something? That's what you're saying.
Listen,
yeah, elaborate.
listen. They got a free rental car. All the rental car need is a security deposit. All you got to do is swipe a card. They ain't got enough money to swipe the card
How
for the
much is
security
security
deposit.
deposit?
$50.
Hmm.
Um,
Truly, I saw that happen. Maybe it was like your client. When I went to return the car, the guy was like, the lady was like, "Hey, you have to put a credit card." And the guy was like, "Does it have to be under my name?" And then she goes, "Yeah, because he got into an accident. He was outside telling somebody, I'm overdrawn in my account. I can't give him my car." So yeah, it happens. So he couldn't rent the car. So it was sad, but I felt bad, but it was funny because he must have, I think he was like 32, 33. At that age, I feel like you should have at least $50 in your account, but he didn't. And he was very frustrated. But then again, we don't know people's situation. So
yeah.
So
yeah.
True.
I understand situations, they will arise. Situations will arise in our life. You know what I'm saying? I
Gotta be
understand that.
smart about it.
But I think some of this particular case, you just ran down the irresponsible is what I think it boiled down to. I think it boiled down to irresponsible, whatever the case may be. But that was frustrating. So I was dealing with that whole issue. You know what I'm saying? But I had to make certain I don't let that stuff like that kind of stress you out and things like that. It's just more so understanding people and people's perspective and identifying a win. Believe it or not, I think the average person can't identify a win. They don't know what a W is. Because you know what? I helped them. I helped them get their deposit.
Hmm.
I helped them get their car. You know what they did then?
What?
They called me back 5 minutes later complaining. You know what they complaining?
What?
Why they gave me a free car? That's a compact car. Why they couldn't give me a free SUV rental? Why it had to be a compact? I say, dog, if you don't get your behind this phone, get that doggone car and be done with it. I'm tired of this. You broke. It's free. Get it. You ain't got nothing right now. What you doing? What you doing? You and your baby down the street, down the sidewalk, pushing that Winn-Dixie grocery cart, that Publix shopping cart. If you ever seen anybody walking down the street with their baby in that basket in that shopping cart, they done left the parking lot. It's people like her. Doggone it.
Okay.
I feel so
Nevertheless.
bad. But that's extra. See, like extra. Just people are extra.
Yeah, they were extra. She was doing too much. She was definitely doing too much. But nevertheless,
Also, it wasn't fine, and it was a man in there. So
I
now we know it's a
survived
woman.
the situation. You know, whether they was male or female, you know, that's neither here nor there.
If they're listening, call in. We'll help you. We're to help you.
You
with
know what?
your
I gotta
emotions.
start doing that. I gotta start using the word that's neither here nor there. Don't that
Hello.
sound smart? That's neither here nor there. Or
Hello,
wherewithal.
Man, me on
That's
phone
another
call
one.
all the time. Still. Huh. Back on mute, they call him back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I thought he was talking.
But
Uh-huh.
But if you feel stressed, if you feel depressed, you can call in today, and we're here to listen to you. We all go through it. It was a rough week. Look at Wayno. He love doctor. He dealt with some type of anxiety today, and he dealt with it as a coach that he is. He did a good job.
Hey, you gotta be able to help people navigate through the vicissitudes of life. That's what they doing. That's what we out here in the street doing. What are they? Watermelon you eating, girl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you doing better with watermelon now? You know you learn how to cut them up and slice it up right now. I remember a long time we had a episode of watermelons had to teach you the game. You like to mislead it.
No, not at all. Never that. I grew up with watermelon. No.
Oh, you grew up with the watermelon? So you seen the watermelon patch?
I grew up with grandparents, so definitely took me to farms. I saw that. I love fruits.
Oh, okay. Tula, you grew up with a watermelon patch too, girl? Because you know you country.
No, I grew up with pecans.
Mm.
Pecan,
You like
you one of them.
Pecan.
Not pecan, but pecan. Okay.
Pecan tree.
What you know about paper shell pecans?
Nothing. What is
Oh,
that?
paper shell. That's them some real sweet pecans right there.
No, they weren't sweet. They were just all over the place. Oh, I had to pick pecans. Pick pecans.
You have to pick up.
Yeah, go out there and pick pecans, girl. Yeah, in the backyard. Yeah.
I grew up with, I had to pick up the limes and the lemons in my house.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. Now that's interesting. That's real good. I think that's interesting. All that stuff that you grew up in the agricultural, a green thumb. You know, I had a green thumb too, but I went in the house. I washed my hands afterwards. Get that green stuff off my thumb.
Why? You're fortunate that Tony is busy right now, because it would have been done.
No. But all those who just tuning in, I want y'all to know we got a really good show coming up. We got a lot of fascinating topics. Tuli brought in a lot of good topics. Resident Joe, she got some issues and concerns that she want to talk about. I'm pretty sure that Tony has some stuff too. So we're gonna do what we can to just try to fly through some stuff and get the ball rolling. Anybody want to start first? What particular approach they want to take first? Because I don't always want to start first. The reason I don't like to start first is my whole life I was always selected as the first person.
Why is that?
And, well, because I was the shortest person in the line, so they made me get up to the front of the line.
But your last name, okay. Oh.
Yeah, so I was first. We had everybody in line. Dwayne, come to the front of the line. You were first. Come to the front, Dwayne. Come to the front. So I want to give some of y'all people that ain't never had a chance to be first. Give y'all a shot at it. You know what I mean? Resident Joe, y'all might not know how that feels. Tuli, the show is yours.
I don't know how that feels to be first.
I was in the middle.
I'll take advantage of that today. How about that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Okay. You want to talk about the woman that was charged with the fatal shooting of her neighbor? Did you see? Anyway, a
I heard of
Florida lady shot her neighbor through a closed door. Okay. What happened was it was two. I heard two different things. I heard the neighbor took something from the kid, and I also heard the neighbor threw a skate and hit one of the kids on the foot. The child came back, told the mom, roll that footage. We'll hear more about it.
Shot and killed by her white neighbor. The police.
You ain't like that?
Love Doctor.
That is it. Mother dead.
When you find out what
Was operating in good faith. Told the mother what happened. Simply.
all the way.
Black woman, a mother, shot and killed by her white neighbor. The police said clearly there was a conflict between the two, and the white neighbor did, in fact, have an issue with the child. However, white neighbor not arrested. That has now changed. Let's go to it. Okay, this is called the perk walk right here. This is the individual who shot a mother who simply knocked on her door. That is it. Mother dead. The child was operating in good faith, told the mother what happened to her when a conflict between the child and an adult took place. The child says, "Mom, this is what happened." Mom goes, knock on the door to talk to her. She gets shot through the door, dead, not even arrested until the coverage of the story. Let's put it up. You see the one with that beautiful smile? Well, she's the one no longer here. Following widespread anger and protest, the identity of the white neighbor who shot and killed 35-year-old mother of A.J. Owens has been revealed. And according to authorities, she was arrested on Tuesday. The Marion County Sheriff's Office says Susan Lawrence, 58, has been charged with manslaughter with a firearm, culpable negligence, battery, and 2 counts of assault. Keep the picture up. I have major problems. Yeah, me too. With these charges, right? Major problems with these charges. Let me give you the rest. Owens, a 35-year-old mother of 4, was killed Friday night in a shooting Sheriff Billy Wood said was the combination of 2.5 years of feuding between the neighbors. Mm-hmm. They lived in the rolling hills south of Ocala, a North Florida city that's near the heart of the state's horse country. Put up the sheriff, Billy Woods. In a Facebook video post late Tuesday, the sheriff said this was not a stand your ground case, but simply a killing. That's what he said, okay? He continues. Now, many of you were struggling to understand why there was not an immediate arrest. The laws here in the state of Florida are clear. Now, I may not like them, I may not agree with them, but however, those laws I will follow. Let me give you some background. According to the sheriff's office, evidence showed that over time, Lawrence had become angry over Owens' children playing in a field close to her apartment. On Friday night, the office said the killer got into an argument with the children and was overheard yelling at them by a neighbor. During the argument, the officer continued. The killer threw a roller skate at Owens' 10-year-old son and hit him in the toe. That is child abuse. You can't arrest him for child abuse. The boy and his 12-year-old brother then went to speak to Lawrence, and she opened a door, swung at them with an umbrella. They told their mother what happened. And Owens approached the killer's home, knocked on the door multiple times, demanded that she come outside. She then decided to fire one shot through the door, striking Owens in her upper chest. At the same time she was shot, Owens' 10-year-old son was standing right beside her, according to the sheriff's office. Now, the sheriff is citing a law that basically provides an emphasis on the other party. So the timing of this does not dictate. The timing of this is incorrect from the sheriff. Sheriff, I appreciate your words, sir, but you're wrong. You could have arrested that day. It allows it. You simply would have had to investigate thoroughly, but you could have arrested that day, and you should have arrested that day. It's a murder. I promise you, if someone you think is a gangster kills somebody in your community, you will not wait days later to arrest them and then tell the community you were elected to protect. I'm just following the law. So now we have a murder, but it's not being called a murder.
Right.
It's not being called a murder. This is why I call BS on what the sheriff is saying. Manslaughter is a permeation of murder, but it is a derivative. It is not murder. This woman was murdered in front of her child. So here we go, Ricky. In order to get an arrest for a murder that's done in front of witnesses and in front of a child with an unarmed individual, it takes a national movement, reporting, advocacy. And then when you get the charge, you don't even get the charge that should apply. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's second-degree murder.
Yeah.
You know, and the feud had been going on. Child endangerment. I think if it was the other way around, she would have got arrested that night.
Yeah.
And what I'm afraid of, we're looking at another Trayvon Martin situation. I'm sure by the time they make it to Fox News, they'll have $2 million in her bank account within the next 3 days, because they're going to find some kind of way to justify what she did to that woman. But what's going in our favor, Dr. Richie, is the witnesses.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that played a major part in the arrest or whatever. But it should not have had to take that, because if the door is closed,
right,
how is your life in jeopardy if the door is closed? Why didn't you call the police?
Right, right. And even when the sheriff first gave the statement, it said in the statement that this woman, the killer, had done these things to this child. She was free at the time. You literally admitted, Sheriff, in the report that at least the woman committed child abuse. You all still did not lock her up even for that. So miss me with this. We'll stay on top of it, bring you updates as they come.
What do you think? What's your take? Comments, questions, or concerns?
I tell you what, this weekend in itself has been like, as far as these courtroom dramas and these arrests, it's been one definitely trying week that's full of surprises and plot twists and everything. It's crazy, you know.
That roller skate is excessive.
You know?
It's excessive.
Man, throwing a roller skate is excessive. Now that right there, that's child abuse. I done got a lot of stuff thrown at me, but a roller skate, that is so much weight, and you don't know what angle from to come at you. That's bad.
That's like a brick or something, man. A roller skate got weight to it, man.
He got hit in the toe too.
But they did say that she had like problems in the neighborhood. Like she was problematic like that. I feel like they should report this woman a while ago, because she It was like a pattern from this woman.
Well, according to what he said, it took the police a while to even make the arrest, right? It wasn't instantly.
Mhm.
Right now.
They waited. Y'all know why they waited, right?
I already know why they waited.
You already know why they waited. Yup.
That's
A
just
lot
shot.
going on. A lot going on. Oh my goodness.
Well, we know why they waited. The whole thing is, I think we should attack it a different way than how we've done it. We came at every situation that they given us with marching and protesting, with burning, with claiming being united when we haven't been, but only for the one common cause at the time. Well, I wouldn't say it's a common cause. We come together for the fact that now it's anger and frustration at somebody else when we need to address the problem we have internally, and how lax we are. The fact that she's been doing this. This happened before. This should have been stopped. I don't think it should be attacked from a race issue. I think if you attack it the right way, from an issue of just human beings, that would include whites, Hispanics, blacks, Chicanos, whatever the nationality is. We the way we attack it, we always come out with no real result. Nothing that says let's end it. I think if it become a united front where everybody is pushing the issue of it's wrong and the maximum penalty should be used against her regardless of the color. It's the fact of, when you have people that take these, because I'm be honest, every time we've attacked, it's been because of the color. If people of color are not willing to break away to establish a government that supports them, that looks like them, that benefits them, then you have to learn how to work within the system. The so-called Negro mind is so bad, it makes absolutely no sense for him to gather himself together to go and fight a cause or problem when his real problem is himself, his lack of enthusiasm to aspire for something or to break away from his master or to educate himself. We've lost on every end. So I don't think it should be let us gather, go and do, because we're not authentic. We're not true. We'll say something in the march line. As soon as we got the march line, we won't speak to each other. We'll hate each other. We'll hate on each other. We'll cuss each other out direct. Like when we come to these marches, now we united. We all got these signs saying, and it's not real. That's why we've never gotten anything done. As much as whites are hated for what they do, they get things done. Now that police officer, he immediately saw a reason to say, I'm not prosecuting somebody that looked like me immediately for killing somebody that doesn't look like me. As much as we might hate it, favoritism is done through every race from time to time. And, it's at some point you have to say this is wrong regardless of the color. It shouldn't have happened. It's not going to happen. And it happened, but it won't be a vindication for it on the end of the process of the person that's going to be prosecuted. It should be to the fullest extent of the law. Because things like this called moral racial tend to divide. A person has the right to be as racist, as nasty, whether you white or you, that's your right. We have the right not to do business with you. We have the right not to entertain you. We have the right not to support you. We have the right. It's time to stop it. People that give money to people like this to help them, get out of jail, get a turn. These are people. We need to oust these people out of society of the human race. And until everybody, I think, get on that platform, because we've tried it. Let's try it. Let's go ahead. Everybody black, let's go out there and get nothing done. Go to jail, burn up your own stuff, and you succeed to do. You change no one. You're in their system. Stop it. Use your head until you're ready to establish your own system that supports you. That spreads your propaganda, your ideology. Then the only thing you do is learn to work with inside the system.
It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Very.
Continues happening on and on again.
So what's the solution?
Mm-hmm.
We can all agree it makes no sense, but what's the solution? So that's the
I
problem.
don't think we in a position where we're in a position of authority where we can actually provide a solution to it. You know.
what that starts the solution. Since we know what we don't have, go ahead and equip ourselves with that. Let's start to organize communities. Just like you have homeowner associations, you start with the neighborhoods. You move on that till you make it a city situation where you start to form. You got when Caucasian people, white people, whatever you want to call them, or feel that they're misrepresented or underrepresented, they were unincorporate themselves. Sandy Springs did it. And for those that are familiar with Atlanta, they felt like Atlanta, the city, did not properly address their needs. They felt they were giving money to a city government, or that was not supporting them, that did not look like them, that did not protect them. So they established their own. So they had their own judicial system, they had their own police, they had their own mayor. They stopped. They were out. Why had people of color come to some consensus? Now, did they walk down to Atlanta and burn Atlanta down? Did they buy signs? Did they march and say white lives matter? No, they were effective by going and looking up. These are the rules in order to break away and establish a government that supports us. That's all I'm telling people of color. We can save a lot of bullets, a lot of time, a lot of shoe wearing out, a lot of getting musty or mustier because you hadn't bathed to clean yourself, and no result. Let's unincorporate from these people. We don't have to leave. Look, Sandy Springs did not pick up the dirt, the building and houses and move it. They just unincorporated themselves. Buckhead is working the same thing. Is Buckhead going to pull themselves up and go plant themselves somewhere else? No, they're going to stay right there. They're going to be Buckhead, but they're going to be the city of Buckhead, and they're going to be represented. Brookhaven says right in the DeKalb County, says right over between DeKalb, Atlanta, and Brookaway. And they're not acknowledged in any of those areas. They're their own city with their own police. So they have people that represent them, judges that favor them, because we're all of the community, and this judge lives in our community. Look at us. It's like no one has given us a real plan or solution to stop it. So now when we set ourselves up with a government that favors us, and we start making laws that favor us and that actually give you a fair due process, then we have something different. Then you can change the outcome. Now when they come in our area, we can pass laws saying our citizens have a right to protect themselves. See, the reason they get you, they make laws that work against you, and you pretty much go against that law. When you understand the law and you get laws created for you, that's why white people are favored, because the laws are made for them to protect them from and to give them a right to defend. Those laws were not made for any other race. So when you go crying in these courtrooms, you go crying to the police, you got to look at the system. Either you learn to work with this side of the system, or you establish your own. That's the only two results. The marching has never gotten anything. Just all you got to do is tell me, when has the marching stopped the shooting? They profit from the marching. They never lose. Bill Winner.
Oh, Bill.
Right.
I know they're not used to people talking to them like that. But you need the truth. Stop listening to losers. I listen to these people. These people come on. Listen, your own people say you the hype to make a fool. Like, where are these people once the killing's over and the blood suddenly dries on the pavement? Where are these people? Where the George Floyd people at? Where the Breonna say, say her name? Where the Breonna say, where Kathy Johnson people? What Kenny, city of Atlanta, 98 years old, gunned down? Where's Kenny Walker supporters in Georgia? Where's Trayvon Martin supporters? Everybody ran against Skittles and a hoodie. Who made money from that? His parents did. Skittles and hoodies.
Yep. Nothing was
So
resolved.
what do white people lose? I know this was being Cuban, but at the same time, what did they lose? George, whatever this guy named, Slickerman, George Zimmerman, or whatever his name. He made money.
Zimmerman.
What? I think the gun he sold it. He made other money from appearances. I mean,
I think he wrote a book or something like that too.
So this man, listen, what did they lose? So what? How many people you had? Jamie Foxx came. All these people came out. We're talking about name brand celebrities, and nothing got. And we couldn't get one man locked up who was on tape being told by the 911, "Do not leave your home. Do not approach. The police are coming." He broke every rule and law commandment they gave him, and he still, as a free man, has never been prosecuted in a federal or a state court. And everyone has moved on. Skittles made tons of money.
Tons of money.
What did the Negro, so-called Negro community, what did we gain from it?
Mm-hmm.
So either you learn to work with inside the parameters of the system, or you establish one. It's that simple. Stop letting people make a fool out of us. You know, the Most High willing, nothing like that ever happened to any one of my kids. But I'm not the forgiving type on something like that. I'm not the pray for my enemy type. The only praying I'm doing for my enemy that you come down quick. My end is I'll return the favor back to you for mine. You take mine, I take two of yours.
Yeah.
That's the only way it makes sense. That's just simple math. That's crazy. You take one of mine, I take two of yours. And it's fair.
Mm.
It makes no sense. I mean, we do the same thing. I'm saying they need a link so you can get on the show. Someone asks how they can call in. Nothing's been put up yet. Nephew Eastside, I need a link. Look at them. You see that? He said, "I'm ashamed to be brown." It is embarrassing. You're not lying, because the fact that we have some of the brightest minds, some most intelligent people, and yet we do the dumbest stuff. Nobody's told us yet. Listen, it's time to take your ball. Listen. How many times you gonna come to my house, Love Doctor, and I slap you and I kick you?
No, sir. One time, I'm gone.
So how is it make sense to keep staying here, allowing this to happen? I'm not saying we gotta leave the country, but we gotta leave the system that doesn't favor us. There's no reason for us. We've been too long to explain our existence. To explain, I really have to wear a shirt that said "My life matter." You don't know that.
Right.
I carry myself, defend myself to show you my life matter. That makes no sense. No other race is walking around with a shirt saying their life matter but us. And they made a joke out of us. They said, "Man, all lives matter." What do you mean Black lives matter? I understood the concept. They were saying that other people don't, but putting it on your shirt don't make people respect you. You still getting gunned down.
You know, I think of it like as a illustration of elementary school. We, as people with this color skin, we are nothing more than kids who attend elementary school, even though we're being mistreated. It's as if at best, the only thing we can do is to notify an adult or an administrator, make them aware of our issue, and hope that they put a stop to it. But since we're in this adolescent stage, it's almost like there's nothing we can do but, tell the authorities. That's it.
That's true.
But see, that has to get out of. We have to get out of that situation. Okay? We have to get out of that situation, especially when I won't ask you to stop choking me, because I know your intention of choking me is to do what?
Kill.
Exactly. So I won't ask you to stop killing me. I'll defend myself till you'll stop.
That makes sense.
But again, it goes back to the reality is we're students in elementary school. A student really ain't gonna be successful in defending himself from an adult that's attacking him and choking him.
But that comparison, that comparison Tony just gave, like, why would he tell a killer to stop killing you if the purpose is to kill you?
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm saying do something about it, because they're not going to stop.
And that can happen at
this. You're right.
That'll become the end of, to me, where I'm at now, because you can move out and say, let's just go on straight, wholehearted killing, whatever the mindset might be. But you're gonna get a lot of other people killed, and your point really not gonna get across to be effective enough to establish.
Yeah.
You have to move in a protective stage area, moving where, make no mistakes, I'm not going to be handled. I'm not going to be pushed. I'm not going to be touched. I'm not going to be slapped. I'm not going to be kicked. I'll defend that. But I'm going to make the necessary move to relinquish any rulership you have over me. That's the first thing I get it. because any
Yeah.
court you go to against these people, it can be an international court. What's going to hurt you is you're under their jurisdiction. You're under their laws. You're under their. That's why these cities show you they do. They break away. I unincorporate. Let me tell you. Listen, be cooperative. They unincorporate in a minute here, and now they'll call themselves You can call them by their name. Like people laughed about the artist formerly known as Prince, but these people incorporate. They say I unincorporate. I want that in my title. I am unincorporated Sunday Spring. I am unincorporated. Now, you know, I'm not cooperating with you. Why are we cooperating with people that's not cooperating with us?
Right.
So the first thing is to set our people down and get a plan. And from that plan and get people with a mindset to realize that you don't ask. You don't ask for things that are your rights. My right to exist don't come from another man.
That's right.
No man has that. So I'm not going to have a conversation with you about that. I'll move and do what's necessary for my existence. And what's necessary for my existence is for me and people like me and other people of other races who believe in the right of others to go and coexist together. Now, if you take it upon yourself that you will make a move to try to stop that, then all defenses will be used.
Yeah, I mean, that's right.
Why waste a lot of time waving guns at these people? Leave it. Listen, you know what comes with this.
That's right.
The energy we'll use, like the energy we do marching, the energy we spend writing these banners, the energy we do that, we can take this energy, just build our own and break away. Listen, we ain't got to go nowhere.
Yeah.
These people don't go nowhere. They stay where they love. No, listen, I ain't going nowhere. I was here before you came. Why we got to go?
You know what? Let me ask you this right here, because I like this conversation or whatever. You know, all problems are solved through the process of questions and answers. And I see what you're saying as far as initial stage. You know, when I'm hearing everything that you're saying, the question in the back of my mind is, or better yet, the feeling in the back of my mind is, number one, is rooted in fear. That's number one. I recognize that it's rooted in fear. And the second way is rooted in, it's almost like being able to believe in something that I've never seen. And what I mean by that is, based on the movies, the history, the records that they've given us, it appears that every time people of our color skin have broken out, established their own, built their own, the system has always found out a way to come and destroy it and sabotage it and rip it apart instantly and overthrow it. So it almost feels like we're going up against a giant that's undefeated, and it's hard to visualize the component of us overcoming this giant who's undefeated.
I can agree. Everything you said makes perfectly good sense. But this is the thing. We have seen it. We see all the time. We've seen all of the times, you know, it's possible and very much tangible. It's just the fact we hadn't sat down to look at how to let's start moving toward. I mean, they do it all the time, and we can do it. The fear, I think, our problem is fear more than it is ignorance. Just not knowing that we have that right and ability. We just believe, again, you have to work with inside of a confine, and if they don't give it to us, then we keep fighting, marching, praying, hoping, bleeding, crying, while they keep making money, keep passing laws, keep getting in, keep winning elections, getting in position. So it's like, wow, why do they do that? Because they realize you beat people with a piece of paper. That's how they beat you more with a piece of paper than they do with shooting you a bullet. Look at how many people of color have died by the hands of the police, and do the numbers per year versus how many people of color are incarcerated. Your numbers are larger. They use paper and pencils to beat you more. When we make the fight, it's the police and the police. Police powers come from legislation. Understand how the system works. Police do not give themselves power. Their power come through the arrest power. Those are legislative moves. Those are people that go to the Congress, the Senate. That's why these people get these positions. And they hold. They say, why they sit in position? Because they're going to pass laws to favor people that look like them and pass laws that endanger people that look like you. They're going to put a majority of people that look like them to pass to make sure these laws are executed. Look at your executive branch. That's why they watch who they put in there. If you notice, a lot of time the House and the Senate doesn't follow the executive branch because they want to make sure they still strategically keep the plan together. When you wind up putting a president, sometimes he might get the House, he might get the Senate. So when they get the House and Senate, by the next election, they'll break it up. They realize it's too much power. You don't realize they're still dangerous together. It doesn't make a difference. The House has been divided. The Senate has been divided from the executive branch, and still it's never worked to our favor.
Right.
Because we're not. When the last time we have our people pushing them saying, "Listen, we need to get these positions. We're saying we need to get these jobs. We need to get a police force." But when you get here, you're still hampered because you're not in position. You need to be in where people have passed legislation. That's how you make change. And you push for legislation to change. Look at the homosexuals.
Yeah.
Yes.
They put themselves in these positions to listen. They look at, we have monies. With our money, we buy political power. And listen, they're sitting in the school reading to our kid. When has there been an announcement that a straight person is going to go to school and read the kid? When have we heard that? They just our face. Legs wide open, no draws, kids sitting on the floor while they read to it, and nobody can
That's
stop.
right. Nobody say that.
They're
That's
everywhere.
Right.
They're everywhere.
That's right.
The homosexual did the physical fight, and they realized you have to legislate. If you don't get the way you can legislate, you're done.
That's right.
You even said it before, the legislative racism.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. It's more dangerous. How many people, let's do look up the average, how many quote unquote black people are killed by the year in the United States by police. Let's get that number.
Yeah.
Let's just see which one becomes more dangerous. Is it the police? Yeah. Then look up the number, how many quote unquote black people are incarcerated.
Right.
And those same police who that's not every one of people of color being killed that's not innocent. But those same police that kill them unjustly, you got to look at a police, the same one get the arrest power. You look at, wow, he wasn't racist. He didn't kill me. But I wrongfully arrested you.
Right.
I lied on you and got you convicted. That is a dangerous. I took you away from your family.
That's right.
Because they only have a thinking one way.
That's right.
Can we please get those numbers? Arrests versus how many are killed, and you tell me which one becomes more detrimental.
That's right.
I'm not supporting either or. I'm just saying we gotta think past what they show us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I just found an article. Let me pull it up and share it on the screen. And this right here is a incomplete article. It's just still tallying. It's a counter where it's tallying all the different ones that happened this year in 2023. And this is a list of unarmed African Americans killed by law enforcement officers in the United States. Is what this is. I'm gonna scroll down. This 2013. Wait, let's see to this year. Wait, no, that's 2020. Let me fast forward. It's up to this year, because that's going telling all the incidents and all the dates that they happened. So I think this is it right here. No, that's 2022. Let me scroll down a little bit longer. Here we go. So 2023, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right now that's been recorded. Saying the last one happened in March 6. 7 deputies from Henrico County took an inmate to a mental health facility. During the intake process, the inmate became combative with the deputies who restrained him, and he died. And the 7 deputies were charged with second-degree murder about a week later.
So how many that is? 6. And it's what, June? Half the year?
Yeah.
Now those deaths, and I hadn't heard about that. Those deaths will get more publicity than the quote unquote people of color, black people that have been wrongfully convicted and arrested, and that's legislation.
Right.
If you you come to a restaurant and I'm the cashier, and you come in to purchase, and I curse you out, and you report it to the manager, and I'm still here. You come back in the store and I throw your food or do something to your food, and you report it, and I'm still here. Do you really make me your fight, or do you look at the people that allow me to stay in?
We stay in.
You can make me
Yeah.
your fight and come across the counter. Let's do that. You come across the counter because you're a real nigga and you ain't taking it. And me and you tear that place apart. It's a big mess and you showed me. But if you think about it, the only reason I'm here is because somebody higher up is okay with my behavior and what I do.
That's right.
So making me your fight, don't stop it. It just means I'm gonna be replaced. Leave the police alone. Let's get the legislation.
That's right.
Listen,
Yeah.
when they felt Donald Trump should have been elected, did they go to the police department? Did they go buy White Lives Matter shirt and march around Washington, D.C.? They went to where people who cast in their electoral votes in order to make the president. They made their voices heard, and that will go in the history books of America. And later, those people will be heroes, just like the whites that broke away from England. They will never be heroes and adventurers and pioneers in the eyes of England. England looked at them as criminals and rebels.
Right.
They revolted again, and they refused to pay taxes that they will have you arrested today for. They poured the tea in the Boston Harbor and lied and said the Indians did it because they refused to pay taxes when they weren't being represented. Now you're not being represented. Why are you paying taxes?
Got a point.
That's one of the greatest stories ever told, the Boston Tea Party.
Yep.
See, the so-called Negro mind is so deranged that he hates and fights himself so much he does not think. You can do something different. If it's violence, they'll start it, but you will end it.
Yeah.
Those those were not police and army people who were riding and who could get dressed in a minute to let them know the British were coming and ready to fight the government. Those people were citizens that they call militias. People think that Paul Revere was a soldier. He was a militia. These were rebels.
Right.
And now we read about them in books, movies. They have statues. They have legacies. And you ain't got a leg to stand on.
I just want to bring a little more. I found another one. So they have it divided in two categories. One is that first one we looked at was the category of unarmed African Americans killed by the police. And this next list, which is 14 for the month of June already, this is the list of killings by law enforcement officers. And they're already at 14 killings just for the month of June. But as you can see, a lot of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 14, eight out of the 14 are considered unidentified males. So it's very well, that they may also be black as well. But these are just people who the police killed that they did have a firearm or whatever the case may be. And as you can see, it's already at 14. It's crazy.
The numbers low compared to how many. You think about in less than a month, you'll lock up more than that. Across America, you know how many quote unquote black men and women are arrested. Go ahead, Boston.
Yeah, the problem that hurt us is when they line the numbers of how many black killers we have, it's triple or not what the police is. So when they come and say, well, what are y'all doing about the black on black crime? And which entails it goes.
It's been known that a lot of black on black crimes are instigated and perpetrated by their system.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, just that in itself, just that terminology, black on black, that sounds to me like a terminology that someone white probably made and created and coined that term, black on black crime.
Right.
You never hear a white on white crime. If you do hear white on white crime, it's someone black saying that.
Right.
Again, it's a system.
It is the system.
Yeah.
But until you can create one for yourself, and I've said that before, I think it would be great if every race can get out from under every other race and exist, and yet we trade and respect each other.
Yeah.
Every man ought to have an equal say and an equal share.
Yeah.
Think about it. None of us made ourselves. Not one of us. None of us had anything to even favor ourselves, let alone make ourselves. So here we are. We all put in a color and a race, and we've been defined by society. Is it fair for me to dominate, rule over, oppress, hate, and kill somebody that's of another race or a different look or ethnic background when none of us had anything to do with our own creation?
You know.
So I mean, everybody want to feel good about I feel good about me, I feel good about my color. Every other race should have the same opportunity. Why should be? And it's unfortunate because of how things have gone.
Right.
I said it's unfortunate that they make it that nobody can take pride for themselves because of the shame that they've done. Not every one of them, but as a whole, and nobody stopped to say, "Hey, this is wrong." And then some did, but not enough for a long period of time that things change, and we still under that same oppression.
System.
And nobody, after being oppressed and beaten and lied to and raped and maimed and incarcerated and judged by the same, I mean, this been the same person. It's like, wow, this is the same person.
Again, yeah.
You went from the slave master to the slave catcher, to the slave beater, to the raper. I mean, to the business owner. And you went to court. You were the judge. I mean, you were jury.
Yeah.
You were executioner. Then I go to the bank for a loan. It's you. I've never escaped you. When we call ourselves escaping from slavery, we went where? Back to them.
Yep.
Your captivity and your escape were the same person.
That's right.
Until we can ravel our minds around it and get a real configuration of what happened, let's just stop. Right now, everybody just stop. Let's just pump the brake. Let's fix what we got going on. It's scary.
Yeah.
Why have we gone this long and nothing's changed?
Yep. That's right.
Well, that's me.
Yeah.
So what say you?
Say you. Yeah.
What y'all think about it?
First of all, how y'all doing?
Oh,
yeah, y'all all right? Yeah, it's all right. Sorry, I've been missing in action. I'm on a traveling schedule for work. Actually, I'm out of town right now. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Man.
Yeah.
You had to pass through us, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out here for a week for work, and I got to come back in another week to Tampa.
Oh.
So I've been on the road, traveling and stuff like that for this new position or whatever like that. So I know I've been MIA, but that's why.
Okay. Did they put some money with that new position?
They better. That's the only way I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? They gotta come with benefit. Don't come with no benefit, then it used to come. You know what I mean? But so I've been, like I said, I've been in my, I've been, popping in and out. So I mean, catching everything. But one of the biggest mistakes that we make as a people when organizing is allow them to, most of our groups that we have had, looking over, like I say, Black Lives Matter and all the rest of that stuff, is they own those groups. You understand what I'm saying? They own those. We don't own our own people. You understand what I'm saying? To come find out that these folks have put these groups together by themselves, they in the background pulling the strings and sending the commands and the demands and everything like that. And you thinking that we own these groups when we really don't. I mean, we didn't even own the civil rights era. They did.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's the biggest part that hurt us as a people, is that we don't own shit. They own everything. You know what I mean? Find out the whole time that Martin Luther King was was a puppet in a scam. You understand what I'm saying? what's that other group that they had? The NAAC, the nigga alligator coon, the nigga fund. What they call? What it called? What that fund called? That got been set up
United
there.
Negro College Fund.
Yeah, nigga fund. The same thing. You know what I mean? They own all that. We don't own anything. And to, you know, that just speaks of our power as a people. They own our groups. 95% of the financial funds go to them. So if they own it and they organize it, so what they say about where the finances go to, everything go to them.
Yeah.
They like you say, they give us our leaders. You understand what I'm saying? We have never picked. Yeah, we have never picked our leaders. Not even. We have never picked anybody. Put it like that. We've never. They brought these people to us and put us in our face and say this. I mean, they pop out of nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? But that's and the people that do have the, you know what I'm saying, the power and the intelligence and the knowledge to pull our people out of this hole. Man, once they get in and give them professional, you know, type of leadership and certain things like that, we don't never hear from them no more. You know what I mean? They give them television shows and radio shows. They give them jobs and stuff like that. And you don't hear from them no more. You know, then things become, well, come bring me your plan, and then I'll look over it. You see what I'm saying? Give me y'all demonstration, and I'll look over and I'll get back to you. You understand what I'm saying? But the problem is we don't own that. We don't even own our own groups. All these names, the Black Lives Matter, man. I ain't never seen these people. Who are these folks?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Who are these people? You know, and these people. I mean, look what they collected over the years of black blood or the deaths that occur. Because one thing about it, we not only do we look at ourselves as a people, but as a people we look at everybody as a whole. We don't want to hurt nobody, but we don't want to be hurt.
Right.
But at the same time, these people, what a Black Lives collected, what, some 100 something, 200 something $1 million.
So that money went in somebody's pocket.
Come on, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
They try to make it like it was just in that lady house. You raised up $200 million. That ain't going. A lot of people ate that money. They ate that money at the top. That's a lot of money raised up for any organization to get $200 million. They sent money like that to Ukraine.
Come on.
You get weapons, all kind of stuff, tanks, and you know what? Our people we need to get money where we can buy one.
That's
you can't properly give a defense if you don't have a defense.
Got a point.
That's it. Because we keep going out to killers. These people have guns. You don't go. I've never gone to fight somebody with a gun with a shirt on and a shirt with some writing on it and a piece of paper.
Right.
It's never happened.
That's right.
If you're gonna go to someone with a gun, then you need to bring a bigger gun.
Bring a bigger gun. That's right. Or bring two guns.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's right. That's right.
And that's not to say, dude, but at the same time, we can't afford to sit around and constantly being killed, and there's no defense. We can't constantly and be inspected.
Right.
Stand still, move at their command, go get paperwork. They want you to get paperwork, they even be on the street.
That's right.
They use the paperwork play game on the quote American Indian. That's how they lost the game. So they already tested this to know you'll lose. And they would listen. They were vigorously fighting whites and fighting the system, and they lost.
That's right. They lost. That's right.
They lost because all they would do was come back and show them paperwork to show them they was wrong.
That's right.
So if they want to play a paperwork game, let's show them how paperwork works.
Paperwork rolls. Like you say, if we got to have paperwork to go march and protest, they'll just let you know who own who own our groups.
Yeah.
Who own the group? They own it. So if you got to bring me paperwork to go fight for what you believe in, that means I own your group. So we got to go to our group leader, and he got to go to them. I mean, you see how the process goes? We got to go to our group leader. The group leader got to go to them. They sit down and talk in order for us to go out there and say, hey, we tired of this. Mm-hmm. That don't even make sense. It's like almost it's almost like being in a ball of confusion, you know, and like you say, people have been marching, don't even know why. They're just marching for the hell of it, out there swinging and fighting, getting musty and jumping fences and kicking over folks, burning down stuff. We don't even know why.
Don't even know why.
Don't come on, man. I say people tell me, man, you want to come march? Look here, man. I marched to the marching band 1 year. I don't want to do no marching. I'm tired. I don't want to do no damn marching, man. No, you're not gonna mess up. I'm not messing my shoes like that. No. I pay too much money for these shoes. I'm not.
You sing in the marching band.
Well, I did. In 6th grade, you couldn't play.
What instrument you played?
I played the snare drum.
What? Hey, I did the bass drum. My man.
Oh, you did the bass drum? Oh, yeah. There it is. Yeah. I only did it 1 year because we couldn't play sports. So, you can't play sports to 7th grade in Texas. So, till you get to the 7th grade, but 6th grade, you gotta do something. So, I was a musician, so I might well go and join the band. But that's the only marching I did, was in the marching band. You know what I mean? I'm not finna go march and get chased down the street and everybody, we marching and then think, we take out running. Come on, man. What the hell we marching for? But, hey, look, doctor, what part of Florida you from?
Man, I'm from the big city of Sanford, Florida. Legends are made, stars are born.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then there's the way.
Yeah, all that sounds like missed too.
Yeah, that's why I'm in Jacksonville today. So when I
Duval, okay.
Yeah, I'm in Duval. Yeah, I come back to Tampa to go to Plant, Michigan. I mean, not Plant, Michigan, Plant, Florida, in another week.
Plant City?
Yeah, Plant City. There you go.
Yeah. So, okay.
So I'll be back out
How
there
you
about
like it, man?
It's all right. I don't go nowhere. So, it's just wherever I go, gotta go. And then I come on back to the hotel, and that's about it. But,
I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm going to tell you what you could do. While you are in, how many more days you in Jacksonville for?
Well, I leave tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah, tomorrow evening.
Oh, you leave tomorrow evening?
Tomorrow evening, yeah.
Oh, I tell you what you can do, man. It's be real quick. It don't take about 20 minutes of your time. Pull out a map.
Right.
And it's a highway called 9A. 9A as in apple. Go drive on 9A. That is the tallest bridge ever. If you can survive, if you can actually go over 9A, you probably turn your car around.
That's why you go and come down that long drive.
Oh, yeah.
I've been down there before.
You call it 9. What's the name of the bridge?
9A is an apple.
Okay, 9A bridge.
I don't know the name of the bridge, but 9A as an apple. Matter of fact, what? I Google it for. I tell you. Bro, listen, I used to live in Jacksonville. I think I might have been on the bridge one time, and the only reason I got on the one time is because I couldn't get off. So what it is in Jacksonville,
right?
You have Interstate 295. It's actually like a circle. Half of the circle is called 295. The other half is called 9A as an apple.
Okay. I just got off 295 earlier.
Okay. Listen, man. Scary is all get out, man.
Yeah, now understand something. Now I go on this bridge tomorrow. And you don't see me you don't see me no more. We're gonna need some kind of funds or something to come get me. People gonna be looking for me now.
It'd be a white organization start the group and get you a couple million, but your family never see it, no.
Never get a dime.
Yeah, never see
get a dime. We couldn't find the body, so we just moved on.
Right. Someone said 2 people died on that. Don't listen to Love Doctor.
Man, see me on death.
Listen, man, let me tell you something. I see it right now on the screen. I put on the screen for you, but this video don't show it no justice, man. This thing is a whole lot. It's a whole lot bigger than that, man. It's a whole lot bigger than that. But that's basically it right there going on 9A.
It should show it going down. Get the one going down.
Yes. He don't want to show that part.
I see it going down.
You going into it.
I ain't want to ruin it for you, man.
No, you want to show me the other part.
I gotta do it, man.
Look, you cut it short when it got to the top. Yeah, let me go cut it off. That's it.
You want to see it? Oh my goodness, man! I'm playing for you, man. I'm playing for you. That's going up to the top right there. It don't show the size, so you can see how high you is, man. You were way on how up there, man.
I see. It's steady going up.
Yeah, it's right over St. John's River.
So there's water underneath.
Oh yeah, that's Jacksonville. You see I'm going down. Yeah.
You know what? I don't like this video. This video. This video don't the video ain't doing it no justice, man. The video make it look like a little hill.
Like, I'll pass. Like, that's the big deal.
All right.
The video make it like a little hill, man. Listen, man, that is something serious. They said two people died. I think more than two people died on that bridge.
They love that trying to send me to a death trap.
Wow.
Again, love that. Come on now. Come on. I just got here. Come on, love that.
Wow.
Come on, love that. Man.
That's true.
Yeah. I might pop past. Can you see it from another freeway or something?
Here's a better picture of it. This is a little better. It'll show you a little better outside angle from it. See that?
Okay.
That's it right there. It's actually very, very high, man.
Yeah.
If you can look right there, is the water tank. You know how high those water tanks are. Look how much higher over the water tank that thing is. It's huge.
Yeah. I mean, we got a bridge like somewhere like that in Texas.
Oh, that's what it's called. It's called Dames Point Bridge. Florida 9A, Dames Point Bridge.
Dames Point Bridge.
There you go. You can Google that. Google Dames Point Bridge. Go ahead, go if you want to now.
Yeah, I don't know now. You ain't talking about people done died and folk done. Ain't nobody coming back from the other side. And that's an old video.
People done died in cars though.
Now, if you go off the side of that one, you ain't gonna make it. You don't hit that one. That's the show. That's when you cross the other side. You don't come back.
Yeah, come back.
No. You don't
Now,
come back.
Is the other side like you coming from one way? Now, is that other side? Is this some kind of neighborhood over here? Some people over there that's gonna be waiting on me?
There's gonna be a no. It's a nice. I think that's a nice
So
side.
yeah, you get up on Amelia Island and all that up there. There's a lot of upscale homes.
Yeah.
over
Okay.
there.
I'll make sure.
You ain't come out that bridge and drop it. You drop it down in the money. You drop it down the face. Yeah.
It's all
Okay,
way
I
up, bro.
That's not for no Dodge.
Look.
That bridge ain't for Dodge.
Look.
Oh, Winter Simone said Buckman Bridge. So Buckman Bridge, I'm assuming, I don't know the name of them bridge, but I know what the one she's talking about. Buckman Bridge is the one that actually it leads to downtown Jacksonville, like the Jacksonville Jaguars and all that. It'll put y'all downtown. But Buckman Bridge was scary, but it wasn't near as scary to me as that Dames Point. Dames Point is way higher.
Oh, okay. I don't want to go drop down the Fort Wade. I go back to the airport butt naked. You know what I mean? I don't do that, man. I don't. Boy, wait, come out for everything. Come on out that car. Come out all that stuff you got.
Listen, I got on that bridge one time. I thought I was still on 295. And I was driving. I was like, good. I was like, that's a pretty long bridge. That's a high bridge.
Right.
I was like, man, I'm going to make sure I don't get on that.
Right.
And the more when that road kept turning and swerving,
right.
I said, hold on, look like this road is leading to that bridge. And I was like, what an exit? Ain't no exit, man. I was already committed. I had to go over that bridge, man. Horrible feeling.
Right.
Bro.
Right.
I started going slow. I started shaking. Just like that. Oh, boy. Oh, the horrible experience, boy.
I ain't going now. Now you shaking and all that. You live here. Nah, I ain't going now. Mr. Boss, what part of Florida you from?
He's from Miami.
Oh, Mr. Boss from Miami?
Yeah,
I think that's why I'm gonna be landing it the next time I come here. I'm going to Miami Airport and then come back.
What that is, man?
I gotta ask, I want to know, man.
I'm from the state of Miami, the city of Miami.
Oh, okay, I feel you.
Yeah, you do feel they on state. Yeah, the state of
the state of Miami.
We the state, man. Ain't nothing else in Florida but Miami, man.
Ain't nothing else in Florida but Miami, huh?
That ain't what business say.
That's it, man. But we ain't gonna start that from early. And me from Colorado busting your head. Don't try to change the subject.
Here you go. Don't change the subject.
He already had that first spring game.
I want to start the topic. I'm gonna tell you like this here. You can't win the national championship playing each other. I keep trying to tell you that. Mr. Boss, you know that.
All I'm saying is,
go ahead.
We can't make it in society hating on black people.
I'm hating.
Hey, I got a question.
That's what I'm trying to tell you behind. What a lady said in the state.
Wow.
Look. Look.
Hey, do you know what the letters Miami stand for?
Wow.
You, I bet Bossy might know. Bossy, what they say the letters in Miami stand for?
Know your role and shut your mouth. So back to my subject.
Get the stepping.
You jabroni. So listen to this.
Okay.
Hey, Dwayne, I'm sorry, man. Dwayne, I'm sorry, man.
Do your work.
Wow.
I apologize, man. I apologize. But you
I thought we were friends.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, we friends 3 times a week.
That's it.
Oh. If I catch him on the other day.
After that,
After that.
Your head crack. You understand me?
Hey, Mr. Boston, tell Dion, tell Coach, I'm gonna give him respect. Tell Coach Prime, they got to come to where they got to come to for that first game. They got to come to Texas, right?
TCU.
What? No. They look here. What that sign say when you cross that state line?
Texas Christian University. There you go.
No.
Y'all
No.
on the side of the Christian
No.
Okay, I understand. I understand.
No. It don't say that.
You know,
I know it don't say that. Look here. What that sign say when you come across that state line?
what it say?
you have reached the most racist state in the
Welcome to Texas.
No,
The Lone Star State. That's what it say.
Don't mess with Texas. That's what it say. Don't mess with it. So you
the side I came from said the Lone Star State. Welcome to Texas.
Oh, you must come. What you come underground or something, little dog?
The airport.
Only thing I know about Texas.
Oh, you come inside.
Only thing I know about Texas,
right,
is a guy that say back then they didn't know me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. And taking on 4-4. So
you talking about? That's third code. That's
Please tell me you ain't still hating on Dion still, is you?
No, look.
It sounds like he's still. Come on, let them hit on him yet, man.
There they go.
Good though.
There they go.
He got to come out and show it. He got to prove himself. I don't believe he's gonna get up there and do what they're thinking.
All I'm saying is let the man at least let him play one game for y'all, blast. Y'all already talked. They didn't play one game. The season ain't even started.
We do all that talking about police brutality.
You don't want to see Alabama. You don't want to see
We kill our
Georgia.
own people, man. Our own people.
Look.
That's true.
Dion down there asking the band director to play Jesus Will Work It Out first game.
Hey, I tell you this.
He down there preaching
Right now, that band. Yeah, he already know.
He already know.
That's what he want the band to play. Yeah,
Jesus Will Work It Out. Yeah, he will. Jesus Will Work It Out. I know what his first interview gonna be. What he gonna say in his first interview?
Maybe at the first game. We got hoping.
I know one thing. In year 2023, ain't no black person say 2 words, Jackson State, including you. You haven't been in their website. Nobody ain't support nothing from Jackson State. I'm just saying.
Here we go.
You only follow the hype. All that stuff by Dion left. Nobody had went back and purchased no tickets at Jackson State. They ain't gonna put on no website. They ain't gonna buy no t-shirt. I'm just saying. I'm looking.
They say Dion asking the choir director, the band director to play Jesus Will Work It Out when they come out the tunnel.
Nah.
He down there preaching. They ain't even went on no plays yet. He just be down there preaching. Got them on their knee praying. What else he doing down there? Look.
That man knocking on people calling on Jesus. He knocking on people calling on Jesus. He knocking on people for calling on the name. That man just hate. You hate black, son. You hate black. That's the problem.
Them white band members were like, "What in the world are we playing?" Y'all know Jesus Will Work It Out.
Dr. Joe, Resident Joe, I apologize for my race, but you have to witness this right here. Us going against each other. You know what I'm saying?
It's bad.
We always want to cry unity, cry blood, and cry unity with something else happening, but we fight our own people. Do you know Harriet Tubman? You know Harriet Tubman worked as, she was in the military.
I heard about it.
You know that, right?
I heard about it. I don't know if that's true or not.
Did you know that Harriet Tubman's real name was not Harriet Tubman?
Yes,
Well, since you want to go to history, what is Martin Luther King's real name? What is
Michael.
his real name?
And then Michael.
Yep, his name Michael. Yep.
Okay.
They even, that ain't even his real name.
I'm,
Now what these folks? Look, I ain't
the
impressed by these folks.
White folk name of Martin. We gonna call you that. We gonna call you Martin.
man, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Michael McCarthy, whatever you say, Deion Sanders is still one of the best coaches in the history of football.
Did you eat some of that popcorn before you got on here?
I ain't got to eat no popcorn.
No.
I
break it down.
know you ate some of that popcorn.
I think I
I
found
know
what
you ate
the
some of that popcorn.
Nephew E, let me ask you a
I
question.
love that popcorn.
Go ahead.
The question I have for you, Nephew E, is
ahead.
can you name two positive things that DeSantis has accomplished since he's been in Colorado?
Two things
Boy, he lost
Look,
two
nah.
toes and he black. That's the only thing that he
Now, I'm gonna say what he accomplished. This is what he have accomplished by going to Colorado, and I'm not mad at Deion for what he did and for what he went to. I'm mad at the people that hired him. You know what I'm saying? Only you can't get through the door unless somebody let you in there. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm being honest. You know, listen, you got to understand when when administration changes. If Deion would have walked in Jackson State 15 years ago and had that old Negro, collard green eating, neck bone sucking, and their director, would you thought he would have got in? You know what they would have told him?
Name two.
Listen, well, you know what they would have told him? Where you been all this time? Now the administration have got weakened. Now he done slid in there because I heard he went to Florida State first and asked for a job, and they told him no.
Name two.
He came.
I did hint. There's two records that he has broke.
You see what I'm saying?
The Negro
Since he's been a coach in Colorado, he just broke two records. What are those?
They ain't broke. You haven't played a game there, so how you gonna break something against your own players?
All right, so let me answer the question. I'll tell you what records he's broken.
Ticket sales.
Watch this.
The first thing he's broken is
that's all
he's
y'all
broken the
got?
record for ticket
He ain't
sales.
no percentage
He's
of
the
that.
first coach to ever sell out a team, and they hadn't even started one football game,
Look.
and he sold out
Look.
all the games, and the cheapest
Look.
tickets are going at $400 a piece.
Look, you cannot win a national championship playing against each other.
Hold on. Did you hear what I just said?
I can care less. Look here, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Of course they gonna come. That's you ain't look. Spring games are easy to make money at because you know why? It's the people in the city and that county gonna come there and support their college. They've been supporting their college. Deion ain't just start something new.
The season, he done sold out the whole season, and they haven't
I
even played one game. And the cheapest ticket is $400.
But they want to see him. They want to see him fail.
Yeah, they want. Come on.
So let's look at this from a business aspect.
Go ahead.
The reason why
And it's
people
what
want to
every
be
black
the
person that
champ
go against him.
is because when you're the champion, you generate more ticket sales. Because I'm the champion, y'all come see the reigning champions. They generate more ticket sales, more jersey sales, everything because they're the champions. Him, on the other hand, he has not won at all, and he's already generated more ticket sales than the actual reigning champions who just won. Who did that? Georgia.
Georgia
won too.
He has generated more ticket sales than the reigning champs in Georgia.
So tell me this.
He hasn't played one game.
So
do you see
you
that
about
record?
to tell me this. You about to tell me this. If Michael Jordan go become the coach for Texas Southern University, what you think gonna happen?
So Michael, I don't think they'll sell out simply because history says that Michael Jordan was the GM of the Washington Wizards, and they didn't sell out no games to Washington.
I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask you that. If Michael Jordan become the head coach for Texas Southern University, if they say tomorrow Michael Jordan is the new head coach of Texas Southern University, what you think gonna happen to that?
They don't sell out.
I think he's definitely gonna generate some ticket sales.
Generate.
So now that we talk about unicorns and dinosaurs and scenarios that don't exist, let's come back to the reality and talk about Deion.
Come on, okay, let's talk about Deion then. Come on, let's talk about Deion. Look, their first game is against.
You're not getting on that championship.
When they come to Fort Worth, Texas, in the next 2-3 months, what about where you at? Don't hide now. Look at
you a hater, man.
Yeah, I know. You know, we got to be something in the world. Look,
sad, man.
Miss Bobby, we got to be something in the world. Look, Look, I'm not hating. I'm just speaking facts. You can't win a national championship playing against your own players. You can't do that. Look, when he win that national title, NCAA title, not no sweat championship. I ain't talking about no high school. That's high school football. You know that. Come on now. Come on. Let's start that. Come on now. Come on, Bob. You don't been to college. Then you go to college. Then you go to college.
I'm gonna say this.
No. Did you go to college?
Yes, I went to college.
I know you athlete because I done seen you. I done seen you.
I didn't know. You know what?
I done seen some of the highlights.
I did not go to college.
Did you play sports though?
Yes, I did.
You played sports, right?
I went to the university.
You play. What's your position on defense? You play. I know you play defense, right?
Yes, I did, sir.
What you play? Strong safety. What you played?
I played linebacker.
Outside linebacker.
Yes.
Okay, so you play outside linebacker. So you know what's the difference between the SWAC and NCAA Division I, right?
Yeah, we taking planes and not a bus.
Come on. But look though, I know for a fact, I'm not trying to dog about in the SWAC. Hey, that's where you can go, that's where you can go. I don't do that. I come from the SWAC. So all I'm saying is this here. There's a bigger difference between playing at Jackson State and coaching at Jackson State than there's gonna be coaching at Colorado. So if I'm a coach and I see a coach across the way and I'm playing against Division I, this man been in this school for what, 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
So you looking at that coach saying this coach is what? Let's say he's the coach of the year. He's been coach of the year 5 times. How easy you think this game gonna be? Then coming to the SWAC and you coaching a coach over there, he just got the coaching job, and they record been what? They best season been 5 and 6 out of 10 seasons, and you got a coach over there. He been coach over the year 5 times out of 10 seasons. How easy you think this game gonna be?
I'm telling you, man.
Make it make sense to me. It's like boxing. It's like boxing. You got 2 fighters, and the fighter come in the ring, and they go over there, and the announcer say, "You got a man over here. He's a Golden Glove. He's a former undisputed. He this, he that, he that." How easy you think that fight gonna be?
The first portal that South Paul opened that changed race, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
Oh man,
I'm leaving.
Cause look, you got to be honest, Mr. Bossett. You got to be honest.
I'm gonna tell you something.
It's not gonna be easy. You think it is? I think you know what I think it is. I think you're scared. That's what I think. I think you're afraid for him. I think you're afraid for him. I hear it.
Any black person. I'm gonna say any black person right now that's in society that's raising their kids and doing something for their kids and for their community, y'all down them.
He's not in our community. He's not in our community.
Hold on. I let you talk. I let you talk.
What community he in?
I let you talk. My turn. I'm just call 5 people that have raised their kids and y'all down them. LeBron James. Married to one husband, one wife. Cut him down.
Yeah.
Raise his kids. Cut him down.
Hey, I ain't never cut him down. He just not better than MJ.
Cut him down. Let me finish.
I ain't cut him down. He just ain't better than Jordan.
Let me finish.
Went to the finals 9 times, lost 5
raising his
times.
kids.
Come on,
See,
man.
the haters. Raising his kids. Raising his kids from middle school culture. Hate the man. The ball daddy. Hate the man.
Oh, no, I like LeVar Ball.
Hate the man.
I like LeVar Ball. He pretty cool.
Understand?
I like
we
LeVar.
don't get behind our people. We don't.
I like LeBron. LeBron just ain't better than MJ. You know that. The whole world know that. He know that. He know he's not better than Michael Jordan. Look, LeBron James is a great athlete. I'm gonna say this: LeBron James is one of the best athletes that ever gonna play this game. But talent-wise, he's not better than Michael Jordan talent-wise. So tell me this then, Minister Bossett. Let's take away titles. Let's take away achievements. Is Emmitt Smith a better running back than Barry Sanders?
What?
Is Emmitt Smith a better talent than Barry Sanders?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Go eat, Miss Boss. Go
Man,
get some food. Go eat, man. Go eat, man. Go eat. Go get your food. You need your food. You ain't got your protein. That's what it is.
Take away titles.
You think Emmitt Smith is a better talent than Barry Sanders?
If he was good enough talent, he'd be in one of the championship.
Uncle Ra. He must got on mute. He on mute.
Tony.
Listen.
Right. He on mute. Yeah, he on mute.
Yeah,
he on mute. Yeah, on the call. You actually think Emmitt Smith is better than Barry Sanders?
Hold on 1 second. What I said before you answer that, let me share with you something, because earlier today we was talking about racism. We're talking about how to actually get on board, everybody get on board together, come up with a plan. What I want to do is I just want to show you an example of something in which it's something small that may seem off topic, but something in an instant of how we all kind of start getting on code. So I want to share with you one particular video. It goes along with the topic we're talking about right now. Everybody, let's take a listen to what's going on and what's being said. Here we go.
Oh, here I got this clown. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he a clown.
Oh my god.
Called him a clown?
Yeah, clown. I know.
Not
Yeah,
just be successful to win it all.
Man.
That's the way we think. We didn't just bring you in here to just compete. We brought you in here to dominate. Am I right or wrong? Is there anything about me, any sense of life that I give you that I'm not here to dominate?
Look,
we're not just here to win. We're here to dominate. I don't like the question, what you think the record gonna be? Well, shoot, I really want to say we gonna win it all.
Man.
Because that's the way I think. But that gets controversial. Then I put y'all on the hook. And I don't know if y'all built for that right now. We're going through this summer to see if you built for that. Who built for it?
You ain't say that at Jackson State.
Who built for it? Now, who built to ride with me? Who built to get with me? Who built to talk that talk and walk that walk? Who is built like that?
Man, please.
All right.
Man,
so
please.
this is just an example.
Man.
Can he see it now, Boston?
Man, please. See, there ain't number fear. Ain't number fear. Ain't number fear. It's called fear. That's what it's called. Because when he get hit in the mouth and go down here and play these people that he know that he don't have a chance at beating, that's gonna be his excuse. He wasn't talking all that when he was at whatever you call it, Jackson State.
He was undefeated in Jackson State. What do you mean?
That's my point. So all this saying, "Are you built for that?" We ain't worried about what you built for. Just go coach. We don't want to. I don't want to. Hear
He was coach. He was in the meeting as the coach.
No,
he was coaching the team. That was a team meeting.
Here. We ain't got time to be talking about what we think we built for. You came here to coach. Go coach, man. We don't want to hear that crap. I don't want to hear that junk. Don't you think we want? I want to sit there and tell me what I need to be doing, man. Look here. You the coach. Let's go coach. We ain't got time to talk. That's fear. I know it's fear. Y'all don't see it. Ryan, you got your thing on mute yet? You know what this interview gonna be when you get up to that podium? Please be patient with me. God is not through with me yet. Watch. Just watch. Watch. Please be patient with me. I already know it's coming. I see that. I see Deion from a mile away. I ain't got nothing against his athleticism. I ain't got nothing against what he did in the league and in college. But let me tell you something, man. You're messing with a different animal when you're talking about Division I football. When you're talking about Division I basketball, it's a different animal. All that it don't take talking to coach. Just go do what you say you're gonna do. We don't want to hear that.
Hold on. Just stop. What I'm about to do, I'm about to repeat word for word what you just said. You literally just said it don't take talking to coach.
It don't. Does
it make sense when I repeat it? It don't take talking to coach.
Look, let me tell you something.
That makes sense when I say
it. Listen. If you coaching and you say you're gonna win and you the best and they pick you for what you did, they're gonna out there and go prove it. You think them other coaches over there telling their kids, "Oh, y'all built for this"? You think they say telling Alabama, "Y'all built for this"?
Yeah, man. Listen,
you got to get the kid. You know he never played team sports. I know you said in sixth grade they ain't have sports. So you ain't never played team sports. I don't play team sports.
I heard half of the team left.
Man, let's
talk about that.
Next subject.
Now I want to talk about that.
Next subject. Because this guy right here.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I know.
Man, you about to blaspheme the name of Deion, man. Don't do it.
Man, I see you September. Understand something? Please be patient with me. I already know it's coming. They're going to have a whole choir behind it. We going to have a hammer with him. Do not pass me by. We going to have a hammer with him. Miss Bob, you going to have a hammer with him?
I don't know, man. I I hope he has Superman and Batman with him, because I'm sure
it don't matter. Look here, he gonna have somebody. He gotta have somebody playing TCU now.
I got my board upstairs with my money on it. And what you said, everything gonna be recorded.
It's fine. I ain't got a problem. I say it twice. Look, please be patient with me. God is not through with me yet. That's what he gonna say. It's coming. Yeah, we're gonna get one. Man, TDJ gonna be back there with him. Man, look here. I already know how this stuff goes. It take more than running your mouth. It take more than talking all that noise and going out there and go win the NCAA championship in Division I football. But look here, many of them came through there. Many has failed too.
You know what?
Georgia got one. Look here, Georgia got one of the best programs in America.
And you know what the problem with Georgia is?
What is it?
They average one DUI killing a month.
No.
Yeah, you want to talk? You want to talk fast? Turn on the news. You turn on the news. Them kids getting killed every month down there. DUI. They wrecking out. They I'm being truthful. Y'all don't want to talk fast.
You gotta do that.
How many kids got killed in Georgia within the last 3 months?
Come on, man. Come on. That's a low blow. Come on, man.
Ain't no low blow. Hey, I'm just like my boy.
You ain't like Rucker now. He like Rucker. Come on.
I'm just like Councilman Mays. You go low, I'm gonna go lower. You go low, I'm gonna go lower.
Wow.
Come on, man.
It's this.
Come on.
Them kids losing their life down there at Athens. Seriously.
Come
the
on,
way
man.
I want you to look up how many killings within the last three months or 6 months in Georgia.
Oh my goodness.
Them kids that lost their lives from DUIs. Because you know what? They're not disciplined. You can win championships, but football is not all about championships. It's about being disciplined, making better men, better husbands, and better fathers.
Come on. Better men, better who?
Better men, better husbands, better fathers. According to you, championships don't matter.
You hear what?
Remove all the championships, you gonna get better sales over image. So remove
I sure will. Any day of the week.
And what they got?
I'm looking at talent. Emmitt Smith is not a better talent than Barry. Yes, he was on a better team. Barry Sanders is a way better talent than Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith can't hold a candlestick to Barry Sanders as a running back. We all know that. Emmitt Smith know that. He said himself, man, I can't beat that dude running no ball.
No, he didn't.
He said he wanted to say it.
But look, Boss, I think you're right, Boss. They already got one UGA football player charged with DUI.
Man.
This just happened last month.
Get him,
He ain't got to get me. He ain't got to get me. Hit play, Dwayne. Hit play. Thank you.
Get him,
Hit play.
He's driving too closely and under the influence of drugs. He's a wide receiver for the Bulldogs. His latest arrest is the latest in the team's run-ins with the law.
Good.
That's a low blow. That's a low blow.
Every month.
That's a low blow. That's a low blow.
It don't matter. I talk.
That's a low blow.
Every month. It's somebody.
It's true. Facts are facts.
That's a low blow. That's a low blow.
Call it what you want. Call it what you want to call it.
Look, I'm going to the Colorado and TCU game. I'm gonna have on me a Andre Rison jersey. I'm gonna be sitting in the stand with Andre Rison jersey on. I hope Deion see me.
Hey, so just so you know, Andre Rison just did an interview with Deion Sanders to congratulate him on his endeavors at Colorado. Man. So Andre Rison just visited Colorado and did an interview with Deion Sanders. And they talked about that altercation and what was the cause of it and all that.
He don't like that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the camera.
I'm looking at it.
Look at him. See, he can't crack a name.
Look, like he got a muffin or something over there. Look at the camera.
Look, let me say something about this though. Look, I was a Deion fan, and when he played football, when he played baseball, check this out though. All I'm saying is, when it come down to coaching, it take more than getting up there trying to convince your players that they need to be great. You're gonna have to teach your players to do what you did when you was on the field. That's a totally different monster. Come on, get back on the screen now. Don't try to blank out. Were you fool now? You ain't gonna act like you fool. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Look, it's gonna take more than that to go out there and get that trophy. They got that football on. That's crystal ball, the one that Georgia just won. You know that crystal ball. You know how it look?
I don't serve idols.
There you go.
That's right.
There you go.
Stop his mouth.
Every time you go to championship, that's how they want to go the other way. Look at Mr. Boss. Look at the camera.
I'm right here. You want me to get close like you? I'm right here. I'm right here.
There you go. He gonna have to prove that.
Go ahead.
He gonna have to prove on this level. I don't care nothing about high school football. That was high school what he did at Mississippi. Mississippi, across state line. That man, look here. I could have done that. I could have done that.
All right, you're right. I want to talk about that. Have we talked about the young man that graduated and got killed outside of graduation? Have we talked about that?
When this week?
Smitty sent me a story. Is that the high school graduate and his stepfather that was killed in Virginia mass shooting?
Yes, sir. His dad.
Yeah, I already got to play. Loaded up. You want to talk about it? You can play the video first.
At the same time, you know what I'm saying? Because I want nephew to understand something. I want him to understand something. We gotta save our black people. Deion is the closest thing that he got to athletics. But no, seriously, I want y'all to watch this clip. I want y'all to watch this. This young man right here.
18-year-old Sean Jackson and his family cheered as he walked the stage on graduation day. The joyous day ended in tragedy.
We have an active shooter at a graduation.
A gunman opening fire while hundreds of graduates and their families gathered at the Altria Theater after Huguenot High School's commencement ceremony.
Everybody started running, and it's just chaos from there. You just kept hearing shots.
The gunshots killing Jackson and his 36-year-old stepfather, Renzo Smith, and injuring 5 others ranging in age from 14 to 58. Jackson's 9-year-old sister hit by a car as people ran. She's okay. Police arresting 19-year-old Amari Tyjon Pollard. Police say he and Jackson had exchanged words outside the theater. They say Pollard got a gun from his car and opened fire before calmly surrendering to officers at the scene.
This was targeted at one individual. So they knew each other and had an ongoing dispute.
Witnesses in the school community are still in shock.
Seared in my mind is the image of our graduate who walked across the stage, who I shook his hand literally 15 minutes before on the ground in his gown getting CPR. How do you explain that to kids?
I saw the young man who passed away breathing what I think are very much his last breaths. I saw him, and he was a child.
Tonight, the suspect is being held without bond after pleading not guilty to 2 counts of second-degree murder. He's due back before a judge in 2 weeks.
When happened this happened last week after graduation.
Goodness, man.
And what state was that?
Virginia.
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia.
That's the capital, isn't it?
Richmond, Virginia.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's
And
sad.
you talking about timing,
That's
man.
horrible, man.
Imagine
That's horrible.
preacher was preaching on timing. Thomas Naylor about timing. This man went all his life through high school, graduated, go to graduation with his stepfather, and don't make it out. Talk about a graduation, and this kid, they said they always had a long feud. It just come to a situation where it's like, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
At graduation, you know how hurt that is. You know, you done made it all them years of waking up early in the morning, going to school.
That's right.
That's your greatest accomplishment.
That's crazy.
It is.
That's crazy.
I know
So they didn't search nobody going into the graduation. They don't.
No,
search
this
people?
happened
They killed his daddy.
He walked out.
Oh, and he walked out. Oh, so he waiting on him.
Yeah.
They had an altercation then again. It had some work.
Right.
He went out in his car.
Yeah.
He came inside, they was still there. He shot him and his stepdaddy. So his
Right.
stepdad said something too, no doubt. And both of them now dead. That mother lost her husband and she lost her son. Same day. Day was probably one of the happy days of her life.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something. That's interesting you brought it up. Why they played it. On a note, life is so precious.
Yeah,
realize it, man. We take somebody that could have been anybody. Think about somebody that flew in to see somebody. Why would you think you get killed at graduation? That's how you go in there for. And I mean, and they want you to always, take your gun off. Don't leave your gun on because it's an active shooter. You need to be. Everybody need to be able to win in and blow that bastard away. It's unfortunate, man, that we come to a point to where it's that's the first line of defense against one another and not even justifiable. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had words. You left. When you left, the better, cooler head would have keep going.
Right.
Like young people, if any of them listening, consider your decision because they can really hurt you later on in life. Things you do, and the energy you put out, the people you're around, because this kind of thing here, it matriculated over to his stepfather died. He died for 2 high school boys dislike or anger for one another, wound up rendering him losing his life, and so that's tragic.
Right.
And we could say it over and over again, but I know people won't change. But let's consider. Let's take a 20-second break just before we, steam off and kill somebody. We make a decision that wind up running people like he might have surrendered himself, without incident. But now it's too late.
Yeah,
he did it because he knew I screwed up bad.
Yes, right.
He push us in the further, they're gonna kill me. He wasn't ready to die. He was ready to kill somebody. He ready to die. He'd have shot out with them too. So at that point, I'm out here. I killed them, and I'm ready to kill whoever. He shot other people. What? Rated for 14 to 53.
Yeah, 58.
How many people he shot?
5.
One occasion when one person wanted to get 5 other people shot.
Yep.
And kid, sister hit by a car.
They gonna give them 25 years for each person.
Yeah. I mean, he don't need to be on the street.
He only be on the street.
Yeah, but it's sad because you never know, man. The next minute, the next second, it could be you, it could be a family member, and it's just like you gotta take everything precious. Like you said, your time. But to see that, that's why I truly believe that when kids turn 18, I think that's when life really start, where you really have to be raised all over kind of again, because 18 years old, it might be just me, but at 18 years old, I looked at my brothers as being grown adults. Them people like they was grown. Like when they was in high school, they was grown to me. But now it's like a Benjamin Button. When these kids turn 18, you see them as it's just like they don't know enough. They don't understand life enough, and they think they're ready to attack life. And it's kind of I feel bad. I had a confession, and I talked to Austin a little bit about this today. But I feel bad because when my parents used to tell me, they used to say, y'all generation gonna go down in degradation. Y'all don't know how to take care. I'd be like, why y'all hating on me? But now when I see this generation, I say, this generation.
I know.
I know. And I feel old. Old.
Yeah.
And I say, y'all young folks don't know like that. And that's what they used to tell me. And I was sitting down in the phone store the other day, and I sat there, and that lady, she made me so mad. I didn't even talk to her no more. I just looked at her. And in that moment, I said, you know what? When I get old, it's going to be over. I'm going to be snapping on everybody. Because, you get older. Man, listen, I just see myself. And
everything make you mad.
I was angry inside because I said, Alex, you got to get you an assistant or have your kids handling your business now. Because when I get older, I can just see myself talking to an AI computer and it's not understanding what I'm saying. And I'm angry. And I can't do nothing. I can't fight nobody. And I can just see myself blowing the machine away. You get what I'm saying? And I think as we get older, so a lot of things you start to see and you start to recognize, it kind of makes you afraid, but you got to have more patience now. I said, you know what? This is going to get bad. The lady knew I was angry. I said, man, it's nothing I can say to you right now that's going to solve this issue. I think, just walk away and leave. Because, just go back to what I was saying. It just seems like everybody is not customer service friendly. Nobody don't want to talk things through. They don't want to fight no more. It's all about, let me go get my guns. It's all about this and that,
Yeah.
You just got to be wise out here, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we thought we were the stupid generation too. They made it dumb. Every generation get dumb and dumber.
Dumb and dumber.
We're not getting smarter, we're getting dumb and dumber. You know what I'm saying? They get less responsible, less conscious, less conscientious. I mean, it's so many problems with our people today. I mean, our young people, all race and color, they ready to quit. They ain't even started. I mean, it's the most ridiculous thing you ever seen. But, hey, it's life. It's all in. I guess we're getting out of it what we put in it. That's why I guess it's important for us to start looking at putting something in different. If you want a different result, then you got to put something out different. If you're looking to get something, receive something different, better. And that's something we hadn't really sat down and really look at. Everybody wants better from, race, ethnicity, sexuality, whatever it might be. But let's just be fair about it. What are we actually putting out here? People should have the right to make choices, decide to be whatever they want to be, but then be ready for criticism when other people who don't agree see it and say, in my eyes, I don't accept it that way. But we can all accept one thing. Everybody has the right to be them without infringing upon the rights of others. We haven't said all that. We always know we brought something to you to consider, to think about. And most of all, for you to take and, you to do better, we to do better, all us together become better people. Hey, if anybody asks you, do you mind? You tell them you always mind. Every Thursday night, right here, 8:30 p.m. at Eastern, 2 mics in my mind. Hey, if nobody tells you they love you, hey, we love you. And our name is just call a heart. Truly, Love Doctor, Resident Joe. Love Doctor, take us home.
Yeah. All right, cousin. Let's talk about Rich's quote. You're our guest. Let's go.
It was the quote.
We got to quote. Listen to what he said, everybody. Mm-hmm. Got it. All right.
All right.
I'm trying to get would have said something by now.
I was finna think something about him, but you messed it up.
He did.
But I was finna get on Dion, but I would say this. If you want to win, don't bring everybody in.
I hear that. I like that. If you want to win, don't bring everybody in.
Don't bring everybody in.
I would say winning ain't always what it seems. Sometimes you got to learn how to lose. So life ain't always about winning. Sometimes you got to learn how to lose.
Dion needs to listen to that.
My favorite quote, even when I lose, I win.
Wow.
Oh, man.
President Joe?
My favorite quote, how can you lose when you're going to win?
What?
What you say?
What you say?
How can you lose when you were born to win?
That's a song.
What song, Tony?
Okay, I got one for you. It's a little different, but listen. If out of sight is out of mind, stay visual.
No.
You all off topic. Go put your name on the board. Go put your name on the board.
That's real.
Listen.
Thank you, Joe.
That's real.
No.
That's it. If out of sight is out of mind, stay visible. Listen. That's how you win.
Oh, that's what we doing?
But you
I'm going to tell you how to win.
So we all out. We are, okay. If that's the case, I want you to, if you keep standing, you'll never have to sit down.
Oh my
Somebody's
goodness.
gotta
Word.
lose.
No, that had nothing to do with never, just terrible.
Somebody's gotta laugh.
Come on, Tuli. What you got?
Winning ain't losing and losing ain't winning.
I like that. That's terrible.
That's better than he talking about.
Listen,
Walking on water.
mine was about something. Listen, mine was saying something. Look, let's see what our viewers got up in there. And about the NI listener, what they got him. The reporter asked Boston where was it? What? Who it is? Whoever you're right, go put a check on the board.
That's Kerry. Now he telling the truth though. That was after my high school state championship game.
Okay,
I
he was going home.
Yeah, I was being interviewed. And they said where I'm going. I said I'm going home. I was always an old man. Like I wasn't hanging out. I'm surprised, Kerry, you know that. That's a good fact.
You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. Know when to walk away, and when to run.
And when to run.
Tell Dion.
That's the same thing as
Jackson State. He gonna fold down there in Colorado.
that's the same thing as do your work and keep on walking. Tony, that's the same thing. That's my
watch he run to the pulpit.
Yeah.
When he lose, he gonna be a preacher next. Watch. I know it coming.
If Dion would have heard you say that quote, man, that man would say, you know what, man, I can't even hire you to cut the grass, man.
Hey,
Sharmika got one.
Who was Sharmika?
A viewer. I don't know.
All wins ain't wins, and all losses ain't losses.
That's all like Smitty going.
Sharmika, make sure you do
Isn't that what you said?
That's the same thing Smitty said. Make sure
Sharmika. That's the same thing that the losing team be saying.
All winning ain't winning, all losing ain't losing.
No, that's not right.
Losses are lost.
Here's another one.
And a house is not a home.
Man, this is a country. This is a country quote right here, boy. You know this.
That sure is country.
You know that joke from Mississippi. That joke will say when you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud. That joke is so country.
We don't know what that means.
I like it.
I like it. Rod P in the building. Rod P.
You're not telling that to somebody that living on city streets.
Yeah, you're not. Cause they looking like, wait, he's talking about the mud. That thing go down.
I was born in the city of Atlanta. We ain't know nothing about no mud.
Nah.
We got the best reptiles in the country.
Shouts out to Confederate State 48.
Yeah,
you out there.
Well, yeah, man, much hard to you out there.
Yeah, much hard to y'all. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
That's right, everybody.
Appreciate y'all, Tuli. I know you got a good one, Tuli. What's your written down quote that you done been researching the whole month to take us home? What you got, Tuli?
We in the area already? Okay, cool.
She ain't got one. Google ain't finding one.
I'm prepared.
Accept people as they are, but place them where they belong.
Stop recycling these quotes.
I like that.
What did it say? I missed it.
I don't know if you recycle it, but it was good.
Accept people as they are, but place them where they belong.
Yep, I like that.
We're gonna send to Colorado athletic director.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good one for the placing back down in Jackson State. But I'm saying I gotta place my Love Doctor and Resident Joe. I'm placing y'all in front of that board with a magic marker to put a check up there by y'all name.
So mine wasn't good enough.
That run came out. Well, let me hear yours again. Let me think. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna close my eyes. Listen to that. Tell me again. Let me hear it.
How can you lose when you were meant to win?
Yep.
I like that one.
To be so
yeah, well,
since we're all getting close to the screen today.
I'll be back. Is that right?
It's a good quote, though, Tony.
It is good. Check. I close my eyes and listen. I see, I still hear Chet. Let's start off beautiful, don't she said, how
That's a song.
People are walking. People are walking. That's the chick. Ask Tuda why she laughing. Ask why she laughing.
You did good. It was shorter. It was shorter. So you
say it again. I'm trying to think. Say it again. I mean,
you have to like it. It's a song.
I mean,
how can you lose when you were meant to win?
It's a song. That's what's been a record.
That's a record. You stole this off a song. You supposed to be an original. That's another chick.
I see everyone stealing things, so I said, why not?
You know what? You know what?
I'm stay visual. You heard somebody say that.
Say that.
You're gonna win somehow.
They said that for trust.
Yes, my coach. You're gonna win somehow.
Somebody said city folks don't understand. That must be the mud rustling. Make the rest of your days the best of your days.
Oh,
okay. That's right. That's a man been going through his thesaurus where you write another rap.
Sorry.
Did you listen to us for Ukar Shabur, nephew E?
What was that?
Did you hear the
no, I was on the way here. My plane got delayed for 5 hours.
Ooh.
I was in the airport for 5 hours, and it was bad. Yeah, I didn't get here till like almost like 10 o'clock at night.
Did they give you vouchers for anything?
Huh?
Did they give you vouchers for anything?
Man, you don't get no vouchers for going to the
It's just delayed, and the bad thing about it is they got some kind of windstorm, smoke storm going down. So I don't know if that's gonna happen tomorrow too on the way back to Texas. So I know it's a bad smoke storm in Texas and all that. Yeah. So I don't know how that's gonna be.
It's affecting Texas?
Yeah. They said it's Texas, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, county is burning. Ohio, New York.
It's coming here, I heard.
Coming here?
Yeah.
Yeah, New York. Yeah. Well, yeah, Jersey resident Joe.
No, it's bad in New Jersey, but it's coming here to Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. Oh, Georgia. Yeah. It's bad.
I live in Georgia.
They say it's been going for 3 days.
Listen.
So
it's bad.
When they get to Georgia, it's gonna be business as usual. You know why? Because we already been smoking now.
Listen.
I
will add to it.
Get this, man. You come to Georgia and you can set up shop down here. You know what you're doing. You can make money. That's why a lot of people come out here. They set up. Right. I should tell you, the more money he made in his life, tell him, as said, West State, by the West State, most money you made in your life. Exactly, Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia?
Yeah.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
Lord Doctor on him. Engineer.
Yeah.
Lord Doctor. West State, you done made the most money in your life. That man lived in New York, stayed in Jacksonville, stayed in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Stayed in one more other state he visited. Came here, he lived and asking, what state have you made the most money? Both of them Florida boys will tell you. Ask them, could you have made the same money in your state that you made in Georgia? They're gonna tell you, no, impossible.
Impossible. Yeah, I know a lot of people come from actually when they go visit and they come back home, they move back. They go back to Georgia. They leave out.
Listen,
and they say that's some of the best real estate is in Georgia.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, they say the best real estate is in Georgia. Yeah, in Atlanta. Yeah, so a lot of people.
It flooded out with people buying in Georgia. That's why now they're going out. Man, I'm buying such. I buy because the market down here is so tight. You know, people want to get the right area down here. I don't care what Marietta, North Cross,
right,
Alpharetta. I don't care how bad it gets. Sandy Springs, them numbers don't drop. And them numbers drop. Them numbers stay the same. Ain't that right too?
All right.
They don't matter about no coming crash. You ain't getting you're not buying no 20, 30,000, $50,000 house. Ain't happening. They're not giving them up.
Yeah.
Them numbers still stay up.
When you come from Back to the Future, you know, you see the future, and you go back in time, see get y'all updated with things. You know, I'm going.
So Boston.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there you go.
What state? You done stayed in Sioux Falls, you done stayed in Miami, you done stayed in Georgia. What state? South Dakota? What state had you made the most money?
Georgia.
Could you have did the same exact thing in Miami or in South Dakota?
No, absolutely. It's too many haters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He telling the truth, but a lot of we got him in Georgia, but it's so many people down here in Georgia. Listen, Georgia got a lot of people doing what I'm talking about. The
book gotta be fulfilled. Preacher, if you leave, listen to me for a second. If you leave Atlanta, Georgia, for at least a year, do you know how much money you'll make? The book gotta be fulfilled. You not honoring your own city and state. You gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here. Like if you some preacher, I'm just saying, you gotta test the book, preacher. You gotta get out of here.
I heard your TD made some kind of deal with some bank about some stuff down there in Atlanta.
Listen, man, I'm
saying, yeah. Went there and
you're finna move to Jacksonville.
And get what happened? I was gonna move down there in one of that Meridian. I forgot the name of it. It started M down there, but that's like a really nice quote unquote black area. I didn't like that. That was the best they had.
We were going right back to the country.
We were looking at St. Augustine. Remember that too? We were looking at St. Augustine. Yeah. I like St. Augustine. I'm like, I ain't want man. Jacksonville ain't nothing in Jacksonville. You drop a bill can down, come there 5 years. That bill can, it could be that bill can gonna be. That's that full, huh? They got they have a telephone book just for churches. They got a church in every home. All you need is a door. You don't even need a back door. You don't need no walls. Right. Them people make everybody down there an apostle.
Yeah. We were just coming back from eating, and I seen about 4 churches in one area next to each other. They was like, I'm like, man, it's like 5 churches next to each other. Yeah,
and they can shut down, and all 2 of them people can be in the same building. The sad part, the same person started all 5 of them churches. So he in one of them, all the other 4 shut down. It's like, shut down. Just stop it. I had to come on. I had to shock a 15. Listen, I had to rock that.
Georgia. When we in June, and it's going to be 50 degrees in the morning. Something wrong with this place.
Where?
It's going to be 50 degrees in the morning in the summertime in Georgia.
And y'all know why?
Are you serious?
Let me tell you why. Because Georgia cool
in the morning. It's going to be high 50s, lows in the morning.
Guess why?
Are you serious? It was showing up hot today with 80-some degrees today.
Listen, man, and we can do that in Georgia.
It's the same thing in New Jersey, New York right now.
We got to get people all walks of life when they come here.
Right.
If you can't offer but one thing about it, we say that's sad. That's sad that all Miami can offer is heat, rain, and hurricane. We can get tornadoes, we can get wind, we can get rain, we can get cold, we can get chill, we can get frost. Right. I mean, this is what we do here, Joe. We look entertaining. We got all walks of life now. I'm sorry about it. We got all these different ethnicities, and we got to try to satisfy all of them. I apologize.
Right.
Preacher, the only water we got is that muddy Chattahoochee.
Don't do that. That Chattahoochee can carry more mess out of him than we use that to get the mess out of him. That's the fault we won't go on. We're gonna put him in the Chattahoochee.
I saw some on YouTube. Go ahead.
You got me in Port and Sand from South Beach, man. Just to feel good about myself.
Saying I went from South Beach. Listen, when you come to Georgia, listen, you come here, you stay, you set your mind right. Listen, you made the right connects in Georgia. Listen.
Yeah, you good. The rest of your life.
I'm trying to tell you, listen. It's people in Georgia. I'm telling you, they love doctor. Well, tell them where you stayed at. Kentucky, Florida, New York.
Yes, sir. Went all over.
Where have you made
Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Carolina, West Virginia, Maryland,
and where have you made
New York, Baltimore. I mean, everywhere you can think of. Ohio.
Darn.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Texas.
Working for the railroad.
Let me tell you something.
You was in Texas, man. What doing in
Vermont.
Vermont?
Oh, yeah, Vermont. Yep.
They want but two of y'all up now.
Where
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing like Georgia.
Georgia.
Where you made your more money at, Lil Dalton?
Well, the IRS is listening, so I'm gonna say whatever the IRS says. Whatever that's reflected on my IRS taxes, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
But
But tell them where you stay. You know
Listen, Georgia is the best, hands down. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, Georgia
land
got
of opportunity.
But talk about for a person that you want to make it, if you got real grind and go get,
right.
Man, listen, man. Man. You can make. I'm telling you, listen. We got brothers and sisters now here doing their thing. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm talking about doing their thing in Georgia.
Right.
Quiet as it kept. Every month out here, California, New York, Jersey, Philly. I mean, all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Texas.
Right.
Listen.
Right.
Well, it brothers
Like
and sisters,
Georgia.
brothers and sisters in Georgia.
Right.
Listen, man, making money. Oh yeah, it's for making money.
I done heard a lot of people come from out of Georgia, man, and they like I say, some people visit and they come back. I'm talking about hey man, I gotta go back every year. They make their business go back there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
they make their business go back there.
I mean,
y'all, it's starting to be the almost about to call Georgia almost a black state now. One of the black cities, black states, because everybody, black migrate down there. Well, I say it is now. They doing it like they did back in the day with Chicago and Detroit. So most black people, GA. I don't know. They had some little thing on YouTube, man, and I came across it, man. They bring you some little restaurant that you order some kind of specialty ice cream, and they come dancing. I don't know what pull that mess up, little doctor. I know you know. pull that mess up, man. Pull that. You got to order some $150 ice cream. Hey, you order some $150 ice cream, man. These folks these guys get the dancing and all this stuff, man.
What?
And somebody said, yeah, it's like $150 dessert. You order, they do a dance routine for you.
Where?
Yeah, I don't. It was there. It was in Georgia.
In Georgia?
Yeah, Georgia.
What they were doing now?
That what it was?
They had to be Atlanta.
But I when you say ice cream and dancing, I kind of figure I got a place in mind. It could be
Sugar Factory. Pull it up, man. They talking about something $150 ice cream.
Man, you can't be looking at no Magic
Can't be
City,
sugar.
man.
Can't be sugar.
No.
That man looking at that man said ice cream and dancing. That boy putting little strip clubs. Hold on, brother. This is the Doc Turner, brother.
Right.
No, man. No.
Man, you got Single Keith gonna be going.
I think he talking about the Sugar Factory. Is that what it's called? The Sugar Factory, Smitty?
It can't be the Sugar Factor. No.
Man,
they don't dance in there.
What you know about the Sugar Factory, Dr. Joe?
Hold on. What resident
Pull
it's
it
a
up.
restaurant. It's in New York. I've gone. It's not there's no dancing unless they changed it.
They do
I've
that.
gone like 3 years.
Love that. When you did it the first time, it came up. I saw it, but you went to do something else.
I went 3 years ago. Unless they changed it.
You got to order ice cream.
Let me know when to stop. Then I'm scrolling down too.
No, that's not the page. The page before this one that you went to.
They say you got to order that $150 ice cream. I'm trying to see what ice cream costs $150. I go get two gallons of Bluebell for.
Is this the page?
Look, I'm just saying.
that country joker.
I get 2 gallons of Bluebell for $7. $150 ice cream. Come on, man.
Is this the page, Tula?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
All right, I think that's fake news.
Wow. It was up there. I guess put the Sugar Factory like and Tula, look, Joe Doctor said. I mean,
put dance with $150 ice cream. Like put it related to.
Or you can go to the Sugar Factory. I got one. Let me see.
That coming from that $150 ice cream coming from LC herself.
So when you supposed to sit here and do what? That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you dance with it.
Yeah, they come in there and do all the other. I'm like, man, what this? It was on my face in the Instagram thing, and I went down. I said, man, they dancing in front of these folks with the ice cream, that $150 ice cream. So,
Look at the Sugar Factory. Oh, well.
Sugar Factory. That what it is? Yeah, that's the only guy had some sugar in them too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, $150 ice cream. I'm like, come on, man. These restaurants getting out of hand, man.
I don't know about that.
Right.
Yeah,
because I know they have that smoke going on.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think. Oh.
What that type of that little doctor?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing? It ain't saying nothing.
You should pull up the thing, little doctor.
Hey, so whenever y'all got news stories, you ought to know more about the news story. Don't give me no homework assignment.
Nah, just pull up dancing, dancing dessert.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you gotta pull up what they, dancing dessert, whatever. Dancing dessert, something. You gotta, I pop up. I think you putting it up on Google, that's why. Probably gotta pull that thing up on YouTube. Something. But we on YouTube, so I guess it ain't gonna work. But y'all got one down there in Georgia like that, ain't you?
I don't. All I know about is a place that's usually that has a dessert and people dance is that place.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
Hey, but look, Resident Joe, y'all say you went to one in New York. They do that when they was in New York. You with them?
Yeah, no, but they don't do dancing. Well, when I went, it was 3 years ago, so I don't know if they changed.
It's called a strip club, man. Y'all talking
I know strip club look like now.
The Sugar Factory is more like smoky stuff and a lot of candy. I don't know. Maybe they changed it. But...
Hold on.
There wasn't no scribbles. There wasn't no scribbles. There wasn't no scribbles. Mr. Boston. I know what scribble was. I wasn't no scribbles. Oh man, that was.
Wow. It was like a birthday. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was a birthday. Yeah, I think it was a birthday dance that they do for somebody. But they get that dessert. That bowl was like, man. I'm like, wait a minute, man. That ain't no dancing they doing. Ain't no birthday dance.
They have giant desserts in there.
Yeah, I mean, they got the dance. I look next time, like, man, who does, man? There was more guys than men. I mean, more guys than women. I'm like, man, who birthday is this?
More guys than
women. Wait, hold on, wait. I had to cut that short, man. Nah, man. That's it. But somebody in the comments said that's what they do for you when you order that dessert. I'm like, what? And they say it's $150. I said, nah, man. They getting gypped.
That is, man. You had to be real hungry to be looking up some dessert.
Nah, you know how you scroll.
Don't worry about it, man. I be having a fat man moments too, man. You know, I get my fat man moment, and I just go on Google and I just look on different type of sprinkles. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Hey, everybody got one. All right, Smitty, now that fish fillet now. Come on, fat girl. Come on now. Come out there now. Come on now.
That McDonald's.
Come on now. Come on, Resident Joe. Give you some good empanadas. Come on now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I'm making empanadas this weekend.
God, doggy maker. Get out of me. Why you jumping me? Get in there.
Y'all got it gone.
She's dropping hip all on the seat.
He found it. Here you go, right here.
That's me. I wasn't there when I was.
He gay.
Yeah. They're everywhere.
Only in Atlanta, Georgia, man. I apologize. Only in Atlanta, Georgia, man. They was shot that man so fast.
You're right, because that did not happen in New York.
Man,
Now they on the street. Yeah, they keeping it close. Don't play. That's from New York. Y'all know good
That
well.
did not happen in New York, Tony.
That's they sugar
But
factory
I
down.
That did not.
You called it right.
Sugar Georgia, the only play they could have done that.
That's it right there.
That said Dallas.
Only gay entertainment.
Oh, it's in Dallas. Oh, sure. It's in Dallas.
That's Dallas.
Uh-oh.
In Dallas.
Uh-oh.
How they
Nephew.
can't-
in Texas?
Come on, y'all in Texas, nephew. Come on now.
Y'all can't be responsible for every one of them.
Come on now.
You're
I
responsible
forgot,
for
man. I
every
finna move.
Hey, them Texas sissies right there.
They was a damn for hot phone. I thought it was some celebrities or something.
Yeah, I mean, and that was the one I saw, but
everything is expensive there because everything is like giant, like big. So it's expensive.
Okay.
Everything.
I can't eat that, man. And make sure I don't go that way. Texas Sugar Factory, man, please. No wonder they call it Sugar Factory. No wonder.
Texas Sugar Factory now. The sisters in there. Oh, so that's a dad they got for the ice cream.
I thought it was the ice
For
cream
the
birthday.
birthdays. For the birthdays.
Sick, man.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
Don't make it. Don't make one see next year.
Yeah, you gonna put the ice cream in? Take the ice cream with you, man. I don't know what you've done that ice cream. Come out and dance like that.
No.
Nah, man. No wonder they call it Sugar Factory. Who on it? What's the name? Got to be a sister on Sugar Factory. Got to be.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, RuPaul.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Also,
Goodness
talking
mercy.
this though before we do leave, just sent out a shout of condolences to the Sims family, to Christina Sims and to her kids, in the loss of their her husband, their father, Cedric Sims. He passed this afternoon. He used to be with the Way of Yah. He was a minister with us years ago. So he passed today. So definitely remember that. Families out there, they're going through loss of loved ones. I mean, we're in a critical time in life now where people leaving. I mean, in massive drove numbers, not just shootings, heart attacks, strokes, diabetic, comas. I definitely would encourage everybody listening to take care of your wellness. Your wellness includes more than just picking up some weights or whatever. Your mental, everything about you. You know how you eat. Your wellness is everything that's about you, and you need to be about your business of taking care of your wellness so you can be the best you, and you give the most and the best of you to others instead of the worst of you and the sick of you. It's easy to do that, but then people can only bear you so long. So as long as you can, you're able. Carry your load. I tell my members all the time, and I know they might think, "Oh, I turn getting fat," and I tell them that because it's scary to know that eventually one day we're gonna all part, and that's just life. But then when you part on the end where you could have done something different to at least prolong the inevitable, you know what I'm saying, and then get the best quality out of life. So I encourage people, get up, walk, do something. Get you some bands. It's things you can do. I know people go in the gym, finding parking space, and waiting on machines is frustrating. So I don't go. I keep saying there are things you can get and you can motivate yourself because your wellness, everything about you, center core you needs to be protected with a good blood pressure, good blood flow, good meditation, good brainwave functioning. You know what I'm saying? Good circulation to the feet because you got to be able to move. It's a lot about you need to start catering to and taking care of. Stop giving all your negative to people and take your positive and use it on yourself to better yourself.
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure I say that too for your nephew. E, we always appreciate you.
Oh, yes, sir. Appreciate
always,
y'all.
we have a home here. You got a slot right there. Confederate 48.
That's right.
And all of our wonderful ad libbers on the side. Y'all know y'all can show y'all face. Arnez, we ain't seen you and I don't know when. I know you be there. He'll definitely come. He always, chime in and let us know. But all of y'all out there, keep doing what you do. Get positive. They said stay, but if you're not, you get positive. If you are positive, you stay positive. Your wellness. I want you to focus on, until I see you next week, working on what does it take for your wellness. You know what I'm saying? Looking at your food. Learn how it's all right to eat food and enjoy foods too, but at the same time, let foods do what they're designed to do. Fuel you and heal you. Not make you sleepy, not make you open your pants and lay back and rub your stomach. You know what I'm saying? You put we got to remember the body. What happens when you put too much oil in a car?
Yeah,
It gives off signal life, man. Right. You'll blow something. I'm gonna blow something. Yeah, and there's a lot of things you can't do. You put in antifreeze, it'll tell you, hey, this is full. Don't go past this level.
Don't go past the line.
Right. So we have levels in life that we shouldn't pass. Weight levels, limits. I'm telling you, everybody, get off of it. Quit making excuses. Get off your behind. You're stressing your body. You got weight capacity in cars because when you put over this, you're putting more than what I can handle, and that's what we've done to our body. We've given it more than what it can handle, and that's fighting back because it's trying to survive, and it can't because we constantly keep beating it down, just like the system do the color of other people that's not white. But at the same time, just love each other. Everybody, regardless of our color, religion. Yes, sir.
Preach, I know this is a serious moment, but I got two things I got to address. That you said.
We good. Go ahead.
The first thing is, when you said that thing make you want to open your pants, I ain't know where that was going to go. Preach, I don't know what kind of food will make you open up your pants. I say, whoa. The second thing, Preacher, you said these guys so fat that they got weight capacity. I have never thought about my car having a weight capacity.
But I'm saying people don't realize they got one, and guess what? They keep running while they wearing out them tires. You know what I'm saying? While them brakes. The car already got a certain amount of weight. Then they got to slow you down there, and you breathing.
Right.
You doing the work against the car.
Right.
The car, right, man. I'm done. I'm done.
Without them shocks on them.
Yeah. It's bad when the shots get shot.
Oh, yeah, shot get shot.
I need a little help. If you need a little help.
That bouncing.
That man Dwayne bedtime been over, man. He gone, man.
Man, past the curfew.
Man, you already know, boy. It's late around here, man. It ain't no juke joint. This ain't no juke joint around here. We go to bed. My body tuned with the go down. That's my body. I get up early in the morning.
At 9:50.
It's that food, man. He preaches got to talk about that food.
This week I've been getting up around about 4 in the morning.
That fool got that man open up his pants and going to sleep. You heard him.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all to the heart. I really do.
Man, get your hand off your mouth, man. Get your hand off your mouth.
What's wrong?
Man, I always know, we definitely hard, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Best show ever, man. I tell people all the time. I be telling people I know, man, call in the show, man. We talk about everything. Call in and voice your opinion on some of the things that go on this season. I don't know, they be scared, or I don't know what it is. What you scared of? The world already jacked up. So what you scared of?
Yeah, that's time to talk about it. Let's get some.
Yeah.
Let's get some solutions. Real solutions, so we get real change.
Real change, man. Yeah, we gotta know who behind it. You know what I mean? We gotta have some people know who behind one another.
That's right.
Yeah. They used to marching and stuff like that, man. You can't see you in no march, man. Just show your face. Don't be scared. Come on with it.
That's right.
Come on with it, man.
We definitely appreciate y'all. So listen, you come back next week. We're gonna be right here until you're gonna tell them what they need to do.
I thought Confederate 48 was coming on for a second, but I guess he's not. But
he come on?
She thought he was, but
I thought he was.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Oh, sorry, my guy was bumping at me. I'm guilty of a moving violation. I'm actually driving, trying to grab some supper before I grab it too late. Hop you all to the Fabulous Five, Miss Tulin, Ra'ah, Nephew Eve, Dr.
What's
Joe,
up, brother?
the boxer, that's with two S's, the wolf. This is your neighborhood for the state 48 saying hit that share, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit the cash out.
Hey, boy. Well, I thought you were finna say something else, boy. I'm finna what's up?
Hey,
Man, what?
Bob be sleeping.
What's with all the insinuations tonight?
You gotta hurry up after that S8. You gotta hurry and finish it. Boy,
Hey, some people can't think on their toes like you can.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I'm gone, man. I'm starting to see spaceship on Bankhead. I'm gone.
Hey,
Where is that? Where did video Smith say spaceship on Bankhead?
Reason I've been trying to find that thing.
Oh man, somebody gonna send it to me from where y'all Smith starting to see spaceships on Bankhead.
I am trying to find that thing, man. That was so funny. That girl was so hot, she was laughing at herself.
Yeah, that government took her down.
Who it is?
What happened?
Man,
she had one of them.
Yeah, she was so hot. City was so hot out there in that weight room. She was laughing at herself.
We're gonna take her down.
Okay.
So appreciate everybody. And y'all come back. We also gonna tell y'all go get Bella and her 2 minute shoes, and then get Bara products. And that right. Come on down that car and make the right choice. Cause I know Confederate told you. And don't forget to get womb management, better known as the cat in the hat. And the cat smell like the rat because they ain't been washed. So you need to keep that thing put up. Oh, I get that and tie your behind up. Yeah, right. Tie your behind up out there.
Hey man, listen. We gotta have too much in the mind, and then we gotta have too much in the mind after dark. After dark segment, it's no.
We'll give a special after dark show.
That's when you start to see spaceships on Bankhead.
No
Bankhead. Hey, we kick Thule as being the host, and then Shara Boxes to take over.
That's
and
it.
It's no whole bar.
Yep. Sorry. I just want to hear.
Tell them. That's it. So we definitely appreciate everybody. Love Doctor now. Man, go on, cut the thing. Let us see you. So I know. Well, I don't see you in your drawers. I know you sitting there eating that watermelon, a little bit of toes.
You got face in it. Get your face out of it, man. Get a fork.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It started already after dog.
My bad, you know, man.
That man taking the face out, man. Listen, what's going on?
Not bad, man.
Hey, seriously, hit that end button. Hit that end, subscribe, and over.
Subscribe to the After Dog, you know, right?
Hey,
and let Doc ain't saying nothing. Neither has it.
And Preacher say, man, you eat that food, man, your pants go over. You sleep. Gets it. Oh, I don't know what's going on, man. Where Brittany at, man? Brittany. Where Brittany at?
Hey, and tell Chris, brother Chris, that I believe his granddaddy beat Joe Louis. I believe it. Tell Chris, I believe it.
That go right along with your Deion.
I believe it. Nah, don't worry. I believe that.
I know.
I believe that. Tell Chris I believe him. Greatest champ in the world. Chris granddaddy. They don't get no credit. He whooped him. Hey, you say with no gloves on, huh?
He was from Abel County, Louisiana. They just call y'all ever look him up. Everybody want to know about Chris Granddaddy. You can look him up. Catfish Croy, Abel, Louisiana.
Right.
Y'all look him up down. Look him up. Catfish. You call him Knife Ward, Lake Puncher.
Knife Ward.
Yeah, Lake Puncher.
Got it.
Y'all can look him up anytime you want to. Isn't that right?
That's right.
That cat in the hat. That man let his device. You see that man have left until the man he done disconnect himself.
They got stuck in it. That's all good. It happened. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Man, you are sick.
Hey, I've been up since about 4 o'clock.
They said you put your feet. I don't know what they said, love.
I know. Do you have your bottom? Let me see. Man, I'm up all the time. Well, we gotta get ready to go. Come on, take us out.
Take us home. Yeah, man.
We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Julie on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love doctor going live on the radio. 2 mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. 2 mics and a mind. 2 mics and a mind. 2 mics and a mind. 2 mics and a mind.
All right, you do something better, I'll do something better, and we'll be better together until next week.
Yeah, better. And don't
Good
forget.
night, Julie.
We'll be right here next week. Y'all come back, huh?